Answer. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
All power, zero compromise. Ego Cordless Outdoor Power Equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From blowers and trimmers to mowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights. We can reawaken any space to make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters, that's painting happy. We proudly use Sherwin-Williams paint.
Feels like home.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for this day.
Welcome back to Seattle, where it's time for the Keys to the Game, sponsored by Realtors. Buying a home can be a lot, but with the ethical expertise of a Realtor, you don't have to do it alone. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. All right, PJ, let's start with the Memphis Tigers, looking to get into the round of 32. What are the keys for Penny Hardaway's team today?
Well, number one, they've got to contain Nick Clifford. I mean, he's almost a 2010 double-double guy, first-team all-conference, also all-defensive team. Got to contain Nick. He cannot have a big game. Take care of the ball. Memphis at times is a little sloppy. They're just under 14 turnovers a game, and they would do well to limit CSU's three-point shooting.
All right, let's talk about the keys for Colorado State. Nico Medved's team has been hot. They've won 10 straight games. If they're going to make it 11 straight and get to the second round, how do they get it done?
Transition defense, number one. Memphis averages over 80 points a game, led the AAC. 35th in the NCAA. They put points on the board. You have to get back in transition. You got to recognize and execute against their changing defenses. A lot of traps, a lot of different looks. Very similar, actually, San Diego State and New Mexico in the conference. So they've seen that a little bit, but Memphis really does a good job turning you over.
Let's check the starting lineup, sponsored by Cintas. Workdays are better when you partner with Cintas. Keep your team protected, prepared, and looking great. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday. First for the Memphis Tigers at 29-5, the number 5 seed in the West region. In the backcourt, Baraka Okoje. He's a 6'1 sophomore transfer into this program from George Mason. He's joined by P.J. Haggerty, 6'3 transfer from Tulsa, the AAC Player of the Year. He is third in the country in scoring at just under 22 points per game. Colby Rogers is the third guard, 6'3 senior transfer from Wichita State. Up front, Nicholas Jourdain, 6'7 senior transfer into this program from Temple, joined by Dane Danger. He's a 6'9 senior transfer from Illinois. He has been playing great. Last 8 games, he is averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds. The head coach is Penny Hardaway. It's his 7th season at the helm, a record of 158 and 67. Now for the Colorado State Rams at 25-9, the number 12 seed in the West region. In the backcourt, Kyan Evans. He is a 6'2 sophomore from Kansas City. Honorable mention All Mountain West selection, joined by Jalen Lake, 6'4 senior from Texas. Up front, Nick Clifford, 6'6 senior transfer from Colorado. He's got 9 20-point games in his last 12 outings. He is joined by Jalen Crocker Johnson, 6'8 sophomore transfer from Little Rock. And the man in the middle is Rashawn Bemba. He is a 6'7 sophomore from Austria. Head coach Nico Medved, his 11th season as a Division I head coach, a record of 221 wins, 171 defeats. The officials for today's game, James Breeding, Will Howard, and Alfred Smith. Good crowd here at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle to get started. You always wonder, PJ, these early starts, especially out here on the West Coast, is it going to take fans a little while to get in? I'll tell you what, they are here. They are ready for what should be a terrific matchup.
Well, I hate to say it, the fans here in Seattle miss the Sonics being here. Neither UW or Seattle University is in the NCAA tournament, so they're happy to have the NCAA here. I'll tell you what, first game, particularly early ones, I wanted to get to that first media timeout. Some of the scores yesterday were bizarre. Some teams really jumped out to big leads. So get to that first media timeout. Take a deep breath.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, your home for the national championships.
Yo, it's Jacob Hester from Off Campus on College Sports Radio. For full breakdowns of this game and more, tune in weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern on Channel 84 or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo in Seattle. We get set to tip this one off between Memphis and Colorado State. Memphis, the higher-seeded team in their home white uniforms trimmed in blue. Colorado State is in the green uniforms trimmed in gold. It is time for the opening tip. It is sponsored by AutoZone. What makes AutoZone America's #1 battery destination? Because they offer free battery testing and charging and reliable replacement batteries. And they've always got your battery solution. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Now, both these teams have been hot. As we mentioned, Colorado State winners of 10 straight games. Memphis has won 8 straight, 16 of their last 17. For the Tigers, seeded 5th, it's their highest seed since they were a 2 seed back in John Calipari's final year in 2009. Colorado State familiar with the tournament. They won a first 4 game a year ago before getting knocked out by Texas in the round of 64. Bemba will jump center for Colorado State. It'll be Danger for Memphis, and we are just about set to get this one underway here in the Pacific Northwest Climate Pledge Arena, the home of the Seattle Kraken of the NHL, the home of the Seattle Storm in the WNBA. Maybe someday an NBA team will be back in this building.
Definitely.
Ready for hoops. The ball is in the air, and the tap is controlled by Memphis. The Tigers have it first. They will move right to left here in the opening 20 minutes. Okoje across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Get it to Haggerty high on the left side. Dribbles off a Danger screen. Bounce to Danger now left of the lane. Back in it against Bemba. Turns. Long jump hook for the baseline. Rims out. No good. And Clifford climbs high for the Colorado State rebound. First possession of the game for the Rams.
Almost a fadeaway hook shot. That's a tough shot.
Kyan Evans gets it up top to Crocker Johnson. Handed off to Clifford. Now to Lake out near midcourt. Lake puts it on the deck, makes the chest pass over to Evans. Left wing beyond the three-point line. Looks to Bemba, drop it down to him on the left baseline. Try to back his way in against Danger. Gets into the paint, fakes, turns right. His long jump hook back to the rim, no good. Rebound tip. Haggerty saves it back inbound to Jourdain for Memphis. Over on the right side of Koji. Tigers push. Bounce it down inside. Right of the lane. This is Rogers with it. Rogers trying to back it against Clifford. Step back. Can't lose Clifford. He'll lob it back out front to Okoje with 16 to shoot. Okoje dribbling down to the right. Gets to the baseline. Spins. Got the ball knocked away by Evans. Loose on the deck. Evans has the steal for Colorado State. One-handed pass right side. Crocker Johnson. Wing 3 on the way. Back in the iron. No. Long rebound to Okoje. Memphis will push again. Okoje into the front court. Get it to Haggerty. Right down the middle of the lane to the bucket. Puts it up off the window and scores 2. And P.J. Haggerty has the opening deuce of the game.
Fittingly, the best player steps up. Interesting, both teams pounding it inside early.
Pete Clifford across the timeline for Colorado State. Beers over on the right. He'll hand it off to Evans. Lob it back out front to Leg. Make the pass right side to Clifford. Nearly fumbled it out of bounds. Able to secure it. Puts it on the deck with the left hand. Matched up against Rogers. Spins off him. Okoje steps out now. Throw it inside Bemba. Left block. Lays it up and in. Rolled all the way around the rim and dropped in for Bemba off the feed from Nick Clifford.
Memphis in a switching man-to-man, but they didn't cover the roll man.
Haggerty with it out high on the right side. Dribbles to the free throw line. Stops there. Step back. Pump fake. Nearly traveled. His pass to the right is deflected by Clifford and out of bounds. It'll stay with Memphis with 18 to shoot.
Both teams seem a little tentative offensively, which would be expected early.
Dane Danger will inbound for the Tigers on the far sideline. Danger will toss it out to Jourdain. Get it out to Okoje, just left to center, down inside to Danger, left block, put a shoulder into Bemba and scores with the left hand off the glass. Dane Danger with his first 2 when it's 4-2 Memphis.
That's a couple of big, and I mean accent on the B. Big guys going at each other inside.
Well, we mentioned Danger has been on fire, averaging 20 and 10 in his last 8 games. Here's Lake. Get it up top to Crocker Johnson. Hand it back to Jalen Lake beyond the three-point line. Dribbles over on the left side. Step back 3 on the way over. Haggerty. It's a teardrop, and it's in for 3. Jalen Lake, that one was above the shot clock and dropped down through the net to give CSU a 5-4 lead. Memphis with it in the front court. Here's Haggerty, dribble to the right elbow, jumper on the way, front of the rim, no good. Jourdain fighting for the rebound inside, knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Colorado State ball.
Both teams getting good looks, not shooting it as well. Defense aggressive by both teams. Good overall quickness, both of these teams. They get after it on the defensive end. Picking up very high. Teams are having trouble initiating their offense even inside the three-point line.
Full court pressure shown by Memphis here off the inbound. Clifford will handle, racing across the timeline, 4 court left. Stops on the wing, matched up against Jourdain. He'll toss it out to Evans near midcourt. Evans holds the ball back to Clifford. Lets the traffic clear through. Gets it back to Evans down in the left corner. Shoots the three. That one's good. Second three for Colorado State, and the Rams have taken an 8-4 lead. Okogie slowly walks the dribble across the timeline. 3 minutes into the game, 8-4 Colorado State. Okogie gets it to Danger above the right elbow. Danger takes a couple of dribbles, backs up beyond the three-point line, surveys the scene, pass for Haggerty, deflected, stolen by Lake, and he lost it out of bounds. Just couldn't control it up the right sideline. The ball will go back to Memphis with 16:50 to go in the first.
Both defenses doing a nice job extending out. They're making it hard for either team to run some offense. If you look at it, the first almost 10 seconds of each possession is outside the three-point line. There's nothing happening inside right now because the defense is aggressive.
Haggerty will get into Okogie. Okogie is in the starting lineup for Tyrese Hunter. Out again today with a foot injury. He's on the bench in a walking boot. Here's Colby Rogers, top of the key triple. On the way and through with a hand in his face. Colby Rogers knocks it in, and it makes it an 8-7 Colorado State lead. 16:30 to go in the first.
Both these teams led their respective conferences in three-point percentage.
Lake out to Evans. Get it back over to Lake. Dribbles out near midcourt. Up top to Clifford. Pressured by Jourdain. Clifford pounds it down with the left hand. Looks to Evans. Can't find him. Clifford now trying to create for himself. Dribbles left. Down to the baseline. Fadeaway 16-footer. Up and in for two. Neat Clifford with a tough shot. 10-7 Colorado State.
Well defended. It didn't matter.
Top of the key. This is Rogers dribbling left. Down the wing. Lost control of the ball. Picked off by Evans. Colorado State running 3-on-2 the other way. Bounce it left side. This is Crocker Johnson. Right to the rim, and he lays it in off the glass. Jalen Crocker Johnson with the deuce. 12-7. Colorado State's lead is up to 5.
We talked about Memphis forcing turnovers and running. Colorado State is doing just that.
Rogers up top to Danger. His pass is deflected by Evans and out of bounds. And Memphis will have it when we return with 15 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half. Colorado State 12, Memphis 7. Time out of the court, sponsored by Rocket. Own the dream. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, like really go for it.
Fourth down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda. Move and be moved.
I'll wake up. Meanwhile at Xfinity.
Okay, huddle up. Do you realize how many fans stream basketball? It's madness.
But real fans stream with Xfinity Internet.
Totally. We've engineered a super fast connection.
With reduced buffering and low lag.
'Cause making streaming better is what we do!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Can we let go now? It's really not a huddle with two people.
Switch to Xfinity Internet and stream live sports from the best seat in the house. Bring on the good stuff. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Actual speeds vary. Not guaranteed.
Traveling in basketball? Bad move. Traveling the world? Great move. Wherever the road takes you, Best Western is your place to take a time out and catch your breath. Because every team needs a place to regroup. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Book direct and save at bestwestern.com.
At Meineke, doing car care right means easy payment plans. With multiple financing solutions, Meineke has options specifically designed for people with credit challenges. See your locally owned Meineke today for details on custom payment plans. Visit Meineke.com and schedule an appointment today. Each Meineke is independently owned and operated. Trust your key with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
Let's check each team's tournament resume, sponsored by Monster.com. Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. Monster.com provides great coaching and millions of job openings. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today. Well, Memphis, champions of Conference USA, both the regular season and the tournament. There was some that were very surprised. They received a 5 seed in this field. They were projected by most on that 7 to 8 line. They were 49th in the net rankings, but the committee liked them and gave them the 5 seed. Meanwhile, Colorado State won the Mountain West tournament as a 2 seed. Just the second time in school history they've won the Mountain West tournament. They are looking for back-to-back NCAA wins. They picked up a win in the first 4 a year ago. Beat Virginia before getting knocked out by Texas in the round of 64. Right now, PJ, Colorado State off to a good start. It's their defense that has fueled their offense.
Yeah, they've forced 3 turnovers already from Memphis. All 5 starters have scored for Colorado State. Both teams shooting it well. Colorado State 71%. Memphis 60. Good offense early.
Memphis with the ball out of the timeout. Here's Danger with it, top of the key, beyond the three-point line. He's guarded by Ethan Morton, who's in for the first time, the Purdue transfer. Now a foul out front. It's a hand check. It's going to go against Nick Clifford. Wow. So Clifford picks up his first.
Right, that's something you've got to watch early. You have to adjust to the way the game is being called. You know, in your own conference, you know the refs, they know you. It's refereed a certain way. You got to watch in an NCAA game how tight the officials are calling it.
Haggerty driving down right side, throws up a wild shot, can't finish, and then a foul on the rebound inside. His body's hit the deck. It's going to go against Colorado State. That'll be against Nikola Japa, the 6'11 sophomore from Serbia who just checked in. He took Musa Cisse to the ground. Cisse in his second stint with Memphis, checking in for the first time in this game.
Both teams went to their bench early. Got some fresh faces for both teams.
Inbound to Danger, out on the left wing. Danger throws a lob inside to Cisse. Couldn't control it off the glass. And then a foul on the loose ball is going to go against Cisse. Bowen Bourne was chasing that ball on the deck, and Cisse ran into him. So the first foul against Musa Cisse.
We talked, one of our keys was Memphis taking care of the ball. That's their 4th turnover already, Ryan. They're a little loose with it right now, but I credit Colorado State's defense for causing some of these turnovers.
Yeah, we talked to Penny Hardaway about this yesterday. He said he felt like his team had gotten a lot better taking care of the ball, but you're right. They have been very loose with it here early.
I guarantee he talked to his team about it the first time out.
Clifford bangs into Carter out front, and the foul will go against P.J. Carter, the 5th year from Atlanta, transfer from UTSA. Second team foul against Memphis.
Big call right there. Both coaches holding their breath. You got Haggerty and Neek Clifford involved in a bang-bang play. That could have been Neek's second foul.
Clifford will inbound here on the near sideline in the front court. Looking to get it in. He'll throw it into Japa. He's got to be on the three-point line. Bouncing down to Clifford right of the lane. Posted against P.J. Carter. Starts the back end. Lost control of the ball. Picks it up. Out to Evans. Over to Morton. He'll hand it off to Bourne high on the left side. Bourne one dribble up top to Evans. Just 6 to shoot. Now Clifford's got it on the right. Shot clock melts to 3. Clifford's going to rise up for a 3. Hand in his face. Hits the front of the rim. Bounces off. No good. Cisse walls off inside for the Memphis rebound. Off it goes to Colby Rogers. Here come the Tigers in transition. Memphis would prefer an up-and-down game. Rogers dribbles down to the right side. Fading 10-footer. Banked in off the glass. Nice finish for Colby Rogers. He's got 5. It's 12-9 Colorado State.
They dribbled right into the right side, and then, as you said, off glass. Instead of passing the ball on the perimeter, dribble penetration.
Bourne with it between the circles for CSU. He'll bounce it to Japa above the right elbow. Watched by Cisse. Takes the dribble, hands it off to Evans. Evans top of the key. Fires a 3 from there. That one is good. Kyan Evans with his second 3 of the first half. 6 for him and a 15-9 Colorado State lead. At the other end, Haggerty spinning down to the baseline. Puts it up off the window. No. Danger the offensive rebound. Lays it up and in. Second bucket for Danger. Make it 15-11 CSU.
6'9", 265, and he looks every ounce of that.
No doubt about it, and he has been playing with a fire as of late. Here's Clifford. Make the pass over high on the right side to Morton. Up top it goes to Japa. Back to Morton. Up top it goes to Bowen Bourne. Turns, fires a 3. The lefty misses off to the left. No good. And the rebound yanked down inside by Cisse for the Tigers. Off to Haggerty. He'll throw it across the court to Carter. Holds the ball matched up against Bourne down in the left corner. That pass slatted away by Clifford and out of bounds. Another deflection for Colorado State.
Well, I'll tell you what, coaches at aggressive defensive teams love to chart deflections. Right now, Nico Medved really happy with what his team is doing.
Might be running out of ink in that pen that they're charting with.
Exactly.
Haggerty at the left elbow. Get it to Danger at the free throw line. That was nearly thrown away. Danger into the paint. Turns. Puts it up with the left and scores again. Danger has 6 early. 15-13. Colorado State with 13-17 to go in the first.
Danger keeping Memphis close.
Evans get it up top to Morton between the circles. One-handed pass to Bourne over on the right side. Up top it goes to Clifford. Clifford rips it through, dribbles on the left, stop on the wing. Up top it goes to Bourne. Driving right. Makes the pass out to Morton. Morton dribbling left into the paint. Spins right. Jump hook over Danger. Left it short. Morton grabs his own rebound. Danger sends him away out of bounds. Boy, good hustle by Morton, but Danger says no, erases that shot. And Colorado State will have it down in the left corner as Okoje returns to the Memphis lineup.
And Morton got the rebound on the left side of the basket. Looked like he was all right. Kind of shot it up with his inside right hand. And Danger just came home and swallowed it from the other side.
Danger transfer from Illinois. Also spent some time with Baylor. He redshirted during Baylor's national championship season in 2021. Off the inbound, here's Clifford with it, top of the key, 13 to shoot. Clifford watched closely by Rogers. Dribbles over on the left side. Up top it goes to Bourne. On the right side now to Morton. Dribbles inside the arc. Shot clock at 6. Into the paint. Shovel it out Clifford. Driving right. Spins left at the free throw line. Drop it off Morton along the baseline. Lost it off his foot and out of bounds. Colorado State unable to solve the Memphis defense. Turns it over.
Colby Rogers is doing a good job making Nick Clifford work. The first shot he made was a tough shot. His second three-pointer, he had to work to get that. I like what Rogers is doing, and that was good Memphis help defense by Danger again against the dribble penetration.
And how many coaches did we sit and talk to yesterday when we asked about a star player on the other team said, you just got to make it tough on him. And that's what Memphis has done so far.
That's exactly what Colby Rogers is doing.
Rogers drives down the right side, gets inside and lays it in off the window. Colby Rogers with a game-high 7. That'll knock the game at 15.
Memphis doing a lot better with dribble penetration than they were with passing the ball.
Bourne dribbles down the right side of the floor. He'll toss it out to Morton up top to Clifford between the circles. Holds the ball above his head, makes the pass to Bemba, and he's fouled by Cisse. Kind of a silly foul by Moussa Cisse, who just picked up his second.
Yeah, Moussa's looking at the official, Alfred Smith, saying, what'd I do? You fouled him. I mean, we could see it from here. My old eyes could see that. Alfred Smith with a good call.
P.J. Carter back into the lineup. Colby Rogers will sit. Colorado State will inbound on the far side near the Memphis bench. And that pass was for Bemba. It was out above the elbow, and Cisse just went right through his back, trying to deflect it.
I like all these PJs on Memphis.
You love it. They're your favorite team in this tournament.
Close to it.
Up top, it goes to Bemba. Over to Bourne. Down inside to Clifford. That's knocked away and stolen by P.J. Haggerty. Memphis in the midst of a 6-0 run has tied the game. Chance to take the lead. Danger dribbling left, bangs into Morton. Drives along the left baseline, bangs into Morton again. Morton took it away. Here comes Colorado State. 3-on-3 the other way. Pass goes over on the left side. Keyshawn Williams driving into the paint. 2-footed jump stop, nowhere to go. He'll toss it out to Clifford high on the right side. He'll take the three over Haggerty. That one way too strong. Cisse lost the rebound into the hands of Morton for Colorado State. Bowen Bourne fouled out front as he began to drive to the bucket. That's going to go against Okoje. Baraka Okoje picks up his first. It'll be the 14th foul against Memphis, and it will bring us to a timeout with 11:40 to go in the first half.
Maybe a few too many fouls here. The players are going to have to adjust, and the referee's got to start letting them play. Both these teams are getting after it defensively.
Memphis and Colorado State tied at 15 with 11:40 to go in the first. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Workdays can be unpredictable, but your workwear shouldn't be. With the Cintas Apparel Plus program, you'll have freshly laundered garments for everyone on your team delivered every week. Cintas has workwear for just about any job imaginable, with high-performance fabrics and an uncompromising fit that stretches and moves with you. Don't leave looking and feeling good to chance. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
I'm at a smoothie bar asking people if they'd switch smoothies with me for $574.
Oh, I'll switch.
So what about $574 if you switch your home insurance to Allstate?
That's a headache.
Nope, it's painless.
Oh, so it's easy money.
Yep, check Allstate first and you could save hundreds on quality home insurance today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Not available in every state. Based on the national average annual savings for new home insurance customers surveyed in 2023 who switched to Allstate and reported savings.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo here at our Grainger broadcast position in Seattle. For the ones who get it done, there's Grainger, offering professional-grade products for all industries, fast, free, and free technical support. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. 11:40 to go first half. Memphis and Colorado State tied at 15. It's been a game of runs so far. Early it was Colorado State. Now Memphis with a 6-0 run to tie the game, PJ, and they've really gone to their one-on-one game to make that happen.
Yeah, the dribble penetration has been a problem. Early on, Colorado State was overplaying all the passing entries on the side. We had talked about all those deflections. I think adjustment by Penny at the timeout, first timeout, they started putting the ball on the floor, the Memphis Tigers, and that's been really good for them. Colorado State started 5 for 7. Since then, they're 1 for 6. So Memphis has ratcheted up their defense. The problem, though, Tigers already have 4 team fouls. They got to be careful.
Colorado State ball out of the timeout in the front court. Keyshawn Williams, 6'4" grad transfer from Northern Illinois, will inbound over on the far sideline. Williams looking, lobs it into Bemba. Boy, he almost got fouled by Dange on the catch. Bemba dribbles on the right side. Backdoor bounce pass down inside the lake, and Musa Cisse took it away.
Excellent
Memphis
help
forces the
by
turnover.
Cisse.
Here's Carter, left wing, 3-ball on the way. That's short, barely got to the rim. Cisse trying to save it in bounds and does. Back to Haggerty on the right baseline. Haggerty backs the dribble up beyond the 3-point line. Driving against Bemba. Stops, turns. Fadeaway jumper from 12 is short. Rebound batted in the air by Morton. Cisse grabs it. Still Memphis basketball. Now out front it goes to Colby Rogers. Rogers puts it on the deck with the left hand. Looking inside to Dange, who's fronted. Up top to Haggerty, swinging around right side. Here's a dribble down to the baseline by P.J. Carter. Gets to the block, stops there, floats it up. No, but a foul. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Dribble penetration has become very important for the Tigers.
So Musa Cisse, or rather P.J. Carter, will go to the free throw line. The foul will be against Bemba. It's his first. Carter at the stripe is a 92% free throw shooter in limited attempts this year. 24 of 26 for Penny Hardaway's team. Carter steadies. First one is on the way, and that one rims in. March Madness is coming to a court near you. Experience it live as the nation's best college basketball teams compete for a chance to cut down the nets. Secure your seats today at ncaa.com/MBB tickets.
Partner looking across the way at the 2 big guys. Bemba's listed at 250. Danger at 265. I'll tell you what. Those 2 are big, strong people. You're not moving either one of them out of the paint.
Second free throw by Carter is good. An 8-0 Memphis run has given them a 17-15 lead just inside 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Full court pressure for the Tigers. Over to Keyshawn Williams. He'll lob it out to Evans high on the right side as Colorado State gets it into the front court. Evans makes the pass over to Williams. Hand it back to Evans left wing. Evans pounds it out with the right hand. Finds Lake curling. Left wing 3. Rainbowed up and in. Jalen Lake with his second 3 of the first half. Colorado State back in front 18-17.
High arching shot.
Rogers with the dribble out high on the left. Works around to Dange's screen to the right. Lobs the pass down to the right baseline. Taken there by Jourdain. He'll shovel it off to Haggerty. Now Dange at the foul line. Drives down the lane. Puts it up and scores with the left hand. Dange has got 8. And that was stoppage by the officials after that one went through. Oh, there's a problem with the net down at the other end. They got to get that taken care of. It's tangled up. But meanwhile, Dange should go into the basket. That is 12 points in the paint already for Memphis. Dange has got 8.
And it looks as if, and you know it's been covered multiple times in the scouting report, you don't realize Danger goes left. He's continuing to go left and beat them off the dribble. You don't think of a guy that big and strong, but he's got nice ability to put it on the floor and beat his defender.
19-18, Memphis with the lead. Evans in the backcourt nearly lost it. Now did lose it out of bounds, but they'll say it was last touched by P.J. Carter. Well, Memphis putting that full court pressure on, making it tough on Colorado State. Rams will inbound to the backcourt. They only have 3 seconds.
Yep.
Get the ball across. Niko Medved just reminded his team of that. Lake looking. He'll throw it in near midcourt, taken by Crocker Johnson. Well, there was a whistle that was blown. I wonder if this was an inadvertent whistle.
James Breeding is checking with the other official. What happened was Crocker Johnson had both feet in the front court. He leaped to catch the ball and came down in the back court. Now there's 2 seconds. I don't know whether he's saying he's across or not. They're inbounding the ball, straddling the half-court line.
Well, the inbound to Evans, and clearly they said it was in the front court because he gets it across with 19 on the shot clock. Evans dribbles down on the left side. So apparently Breeding said it was just an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah, he blew the call, not realizing they could make the pass either way, front court or back court.
Lake driving right, takes a fading jumper from the right elbow. That's no good. And the rebound picked up inside by Memphis. Haggerty in motion. Shovel it back, Rogers. Quick three in transition for the right wing is short. Lake grabs the Colorado State rebound. He'll toss it off to Evans. Here come the Rams, down 1, 9:45 to go first half. Memphis 19, Colorado State 18. Bounce pass to Bemba at the right elbow. Guarded by Danger. Turns, dribbles right, spins left, pump fake, steps back to his right, steps back left, fade away in the paint. Back of the iron, no good. Haggerty is there and has the Memphis rebound. He'll bring it across himself. Haggerty with it out high on the right side. Whips a left-handed pass to Jourdain. Left corner, leave him open for a three. That's an air ball short. Danger trying to grab the rebound. Couldn't secure it. Lost it out of bounds. It'll be Colorado State ball. Substitution. Nick Clifford returns for CSU. Keyshawn Williams will sit.
Nicholas Jourdain is a 26% three-point shooter, and he looked like it on that shot.
Well, they always say there's a reason when they don't close out to you.
Yeah, thank you. You're open for a reason.
Clifford will toss it into Evans. Colorado State, 1 for their last 7 from the floor. Trying to get that offense going here. Lake with the dribble out between the circles. Heads over on the right side. Get it to Bemba popping out high. Make the pass to Clifford. High on the left side. Back up top it goes to Lake. Dribbles to the right elbow. Kicks it out to Evans. Driving left. Turns the corner. Gets to the rim. Laid it in. And one. Boy, Kyan Evans started on the right wing. He went all the way left into the paint and got to the iron to flip that one in. He'll have a chance for a three-point play.
And the Rams with a little bit of Memphis' own medicine, beating them on the dribble, getting to the rim. Memphis done a very nice job so far containing Nick Clifford. Other players need to step up right now for Colorado State.
And Evans and Lake have done that, combining for 14 points, 4 of 4 from 3. And now Evans will go to the free throw line looking for his 9th point of this first half. He's an 87% free throw shooter, and he knocks it in. Later on, we'll select the smart coaching move of the day, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. P.J. Carter at the other end gets it taken away by Evans. Knocked away by Okogie. Ball is loose on the deck, out of bounds. Last touch by Memphis. It'll be Colorado State ball. It's another Memphis Tigers turnover. That is their 6th already in the first half. A team that averages about 14 a game. They are down near the bottom of the country in terms of turnovers, PJ. And again, Penny Hardaway thought his team had kind of solved those issues, but not in the first half today.
No, they haven't. And I'm sure Penny's going to say his guys are not doing a good job. But I'll tell you what, Colorado State is on the ball. A lot of pressure.
Here's a pass that's deflected by Danger into the backcourt. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Colorado State, but another deflection on the perimeter.
When you're standing still, either team holding the ball, trying to make a pass, guys are not open. They're in the passing lanes. There's pressure on the passer, and there's pressure on the receiver. You've got the hands extended. You almost have to put the ball on the floor against this kind of pressure.
Kyle Jorgensen, 6'9" freshman from Minneapolis, in for the first time for Colorado State. He receives a pass from Clifford down low. Got a shot blocked from behind by Jourdain. Picked up by Rogers. Shovel it off of Kojay on the left. Into the front court come the Tigers. Up top it goes to Rogers. Lob it to Danger inside the free throw line. Turns, pump fake, step through, puts it up with the left. Missed it short. And Jalen Crocker Johnson has the Colorado State rebound. Here comes Kyan Evans across the timeline, high on the right side. Evans gets the ball knocked away, out of bounds. It'll stay with Colorado State. 8:04 to go first half, 21-19, Rams on top.
Kyle Jorgensen's got to do a better job finishing. That was a really good pass by Nick Clifford. He drew a double team, found his partner going to the basket, and he didn't take it up strong enough against good Memphis help defense.
Inbound to Crocker Johnson out on the left. Up top it goes to Lake near midcourt. Over to Kyan Evans, fakes it past the Lake, holds the ball above his head, up top to Jorgensen, swing it to Clifford on the left wing. Back to Evans, he'll launch a three just left to center. Around it off, no good. Danger snatches down the right-handed rebound for the Tigers. Over on the right side, it goes to Okoji. Memphis down by 2 with the ball. Here's Danger, top of the key against Jorgensen. Got to think he likes this matchup. Danger puts it on the deck with the left hand. He'll hand it off to Okoji. Drives on the right side. Make the pass into the corner. Jourdain going to try another three. That one's short. Clifford with the two-handed rebound for Colorado State.
Accent on the try. Another three.
Clifford across the timeline. He'll fire a three from the top. That's way too strong off the glass. Okoji the rebound. Pass deflected by Evans and out of bounds. It'll stay with Memphis, but we've got a timeout with 7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Colorado State on top 21-19. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
You know what I love about spring? It's a season of change, and that means it's time for a closet refresh. Enter Kohl's. With the extra 15% off they have going on, I saved on the latest styles for my entire family, like a cute dress for myself, linen shorts for my husband, and spring jackets for my kids. Just add sunshine and we're set. All thanks to Kohl's. Select styles, some exclusions apply. 15% offer ends March 23rd. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
This is the story of the one. As a quality technician in a food processing center, she knows that making the right call is the best way to avoid a recall. That's why she trusts Grainger's world-class supply chain to deliver the high-quality supplies she needs to help keep her production line, her equipment, and her customers happy and healthy. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, fellow Gen Xers, it's Elizabeth Banks. Big news! The recommended age for pneumococcal pneumonia vaccination has been lowered to 50 and older, even if you're healthy. It's up to us to lead the charge. After all, we gave the world the internet. We're trailblazers. Let's lead the way again, because we are at over 6 times greater risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Gen X, this is our shot. Head to VaxAssist.com and schedule today. That's VaxAssist.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Monster.com helps you slam dunk the job search and make your next career move. With great coaching and millions of job openings, Monster.com empowers you to score your next position and win the job hunt. Get off the bench and go to Monster.com today.
Your life, your goals, your legacy. With a dedicated Fidelity advisor, it's all part of a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Visit Fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE, SIPC.
Brad Heller back in the Westwood One Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. Let's check the tournament scoreboard, sponsored by GoodRx. Check GoodRx for simple, smart savings on weight loss medications and other prescriptions at GoodRx.com. It looks like Baylor is going to hold on and beat Mississippi State. There's 0.8 of a second left, actually 1.1 to go. Baylor 75, Mississippi State 72. Bears ball after Claudell Harris Jr. airballed the potential tying three-pointer. Meanwhile, Alabama and Robert Morris, the Crimson Tide, have a 5-point lead, 70-65. 5 minutes to go. You can hear that finish on the new Westwood One Sports app. Let's get you back to Seattle. Ryan Radke and PJ Carlissimo.
7 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the first half. Colorado State 21 and Memphis 19. It's going to be Memphis ball coming out of a timeout. Inbound to Okoje. Up top it goes to Rogers, over on the left to Haggerty. Dribbles down to the left baseline. Get it up top to Rogers. Back over on the left side to Haggerty. Haggerty crosses left to right, trying to back his way into the paint. Lake does a good job staying in front. Haggerty lost the ball, has to throw it back out front to Rogers. Dribbles above the foul line, out to Okoje. Right side, 3 ball on the way. That's short off the rim. And Morton has the Colorado State rebound. Memphis 1 for their last 8 from the floor.
Haggerty and Clifford almost invisible. 2 points each for the 2 All-Americans.
Here's Morton. Shovel it off to Lake, out between the circles. He'll get it to Evans near midcourt. Wraps a pass to Crocker Johnson above the right elbow. Look back door, nothing there. Turn, shoots a 19-footer and splashed it in. Jalen Crocker Johnson's second bucket of the half. 23-19, Colorado State.
Lefty guarding lefty. Danger gave him too much room, and Crocker Johnson said, okay, I'll take the little jump shot.
Haggerty will bring it across the timeline. He's 1 of 5 from the floor. Clifford, meanwhile, is 1 for 4. Haggerty dribbling right, stops, wide of the lane, up top, Colby Rogers. He'll launch a 3-ball. That one's good. Colby Rogers has 10 in the first half, and Memphis is back within 23-22.
Nico Medved could see that coming 2 seconds before the shot. His two defenders went with the ball. Little step back was a wide open shot. That's a blown coverage.
Rogers has hit a couple of threes in the half, both times with the guys flying out at him, but it hasn't bothered him one bit. Here's Crocker Johnson, top of the key. He'll toss it out to Lake, make the pass to Clifford over on the left, guarded by Jourdain. Pass goes down left of the lane. This is Evans working his way along the baseline, finds a cutting Morton in the paint, gets a body into danger, kicking out Evans, right corner, 3-ball is good. Kyan Evans rattles it down, give him 12 in the first half. Colorado State up 26-22.
Evans has been really good, and Morton's done a nice job off the bench.
Haggerty driving left, gets a foul, can't finish inside, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Took it right at Jalen Lake, and Lake will pick up his first foul. The Jeep Celebration event is your chance to start a brand new adventure. Hurry in for exceptional offer on Jeep's Go Anywhere, Do Anything SUVs, and let the ride of a lifetime begin. So P.J. Haggerty will go to the free throw line, 82% free throw shooter. Haggerty has attempted 270 free throws this year, and his first one is up and good.
I was just going to tag your 82%. So, yeah, on 270. Now it's 271 attempts. Does an excellent job getting to the free throw line, and it's a good move. I'll tell you what, he and Nick Clifford are both struggling to get shots because of good individual defense against them.
Haggerty's second free throw no good, but he runs down his own miss in the right corner.
Wow.
He'll bounce it down low to Danger. Spins on Crocker Johnson. Gets inside. Laid it in. Dame Danger with 10 in the first half. 26-25. The Colorado State lead is at 1. Memphis heads up with a three-point play after all.
Rams with no answer inside for Danger. None whatsoever.
Bourne with a dribble, hiding behind Crocker Johnson out front. Bowen Bourne dribbles left, bounce it down inside to Morton, and he got fouled by Rogers. Morton had Rogers buried underneath. Foul against Colby Rogers will be his first. By the way, just to tag it, we talked about the 270 free throws. That's tied for the second most in the country from P.J. Haggerty this year. And Nico Medved told us yesterday, he said he's so good at getting his body into people and getting calls.
That's exactly what he did on the last play. That's 16 fouls, by the way, for Memphis.
Lob it out to Clifford. Top of the key beyond the three-point line. Get it to Bourne. Bourne will lob it into Crocker Johnson. Mid-post on the right. Turns into the paint. Left-handed jump hook. Good for 2.
A lot of lefties scoring points today for both teams.
28-25, Colorado State, 4:54 to go first half. Opening game of the day here at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. P.J. Haggerty dribbling right, stops off the elbow, get it to Danger, puts it on the deck with the left hand. Danger driving right, gets by Crocker Johnson, puts it in off the glass. Danger with 12. 28-27, Colorado State. Quick pass to Bourne, front court, 3 on the way, from the right, back of the iron, no. Jourdain climbs high for the Memphis rebound.
Dame Danger, so much for scouting reports. He went right with the dribble and right with the finish.
Here's Rogers with it left side, trying to back his way in against Bourne from the three-point line. Clifford lingers, Rogers turns, baseline, fadeaway jumper is good for 2. Rogers now with 12, and suddenly Memphis back in front. 29-28, Tigers have hit 4 straight from the field.
Rogers with his hand down, palm down, saying he's too small to cover me.
Bowen Bourne with it out high on the right side. Makes the pass over to Morton. They give him plenty of space. Morton dribbles inside the arc, into the paint, spins off Danger to the baseline. Step through, put it up. Danger got a piece. Jourdain takes it out of the air. Ahead to Haggerty, down the left side. Gets his body into Bourne and laid it in. P.J. Haggerty gets out in transition to score, and a timeout taken by Nico Medved in Colorado State. Memphis has opened up a 3-point lead.
Keyed by their defense, P.J. Haggerty heard us badmouthing him, and he stepped up right away.
Timeout with 3:51 to go in the first. Memphis 31, Colorado State 28. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Without maintenance teams behind the scenes, everything stops. Even the game. Lights, broadcast equipment, cooling, you ensure the assets that matter most work. MaintainX was built for professionals like you. A modern maintenance app that helps manage work orders, schedule maintenance, and track inventory. So keep the madness on the court, not in your operations. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain in the letter X.com/MVP.
And that is why many of the greatest feats of fandom require you to be on your feet. Any questions?
Professor, NCAA men's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to show up, show out, give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets.
After battling through the brackets, one team gets the chance to climb the iconic Warner ladder. The final net cutting is the culmination of all the hard work and effort it took to reach this moment. And getting here puts these players and coaches in rare air. It's the same for all the trade professionals working from 20 feet to 20 stories. Every day they challenge themselves to conquer new heights. And Warner is the brand they trust to have their backs. Warner, the #1 pro ladder and official ladder of NCAA March Madness.
O'Reilly. You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Welcome back to Seattle, where it's time for the Coles fact of the game. We mentioned both these teams come in playing extremely well. Memphis has won 8 straight, while Colorado State has won 10 in a row. That makes this the only first-round matchup in the tournament featuring teams on winning streaks of 8 or more games. It's our fact of the game, sponsored by Kohl's. Make this spring a stylish one with on-trend looks for every occasion when you shop at Kohl's and Kohl's.com, where families come first. 3:51 to go first half. Memphis 31, Colorado State 28. Well, a couple of teams that are playing well, PJ, and each has kind of had their moments in the first half. We've seen this go back and forth, and right now Memphis with the edge.
Yeah, no question. Memphis' defense has gotten much tougher. Colorado State started 5 for 7. Offense was incredible. They were 71%. Since then, they're 6 for 18, and Memphis is doing it off turnovers. They're up 7-2. Points in the paint, they're up 18-8. And 6-0 on second chance points. So they're really hurting him with the so-called specialty points.
Morton handling for Colorado State, giving up to Lake as he crosses into the front court. Over to Evans on the left wing. He'll drop it down to Clifford off the left block, guarded by P.J. Carter. Clifford trying to back his way in, gets into the paint, turns, got fouled, puts it up, can't finish, but Nick Clifford will go to the free throw line. P.J. Haggerty came on the help, but I think the foul is going to go against P.J. Carter. They are going to get P.J. Carter for the foul, so it'll be the second against P.J. Carter, and we are going to have free throws for Nick Clifford when we return with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Memphis on top 31-28. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
And that is why many of the greatest feats of fandom require you to be on your feet. Any questions?
Professor, NCAA men's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to show up, show out, give it 110 from tip to the final buzzer? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/MVB tickets.
The Jeep Celebration event is your chance to start a brand new adventure with great deals on our legendary Go Anywhere, Do Anything SUVs, like the Grand Cherokee 4xe, our most capable Grand Cherokee ever, the Jeep Wrangler 4xe, our most capable Wrangler ever, or the Jeep Compass, our most affordable SUV. Hurry in for an exceptional offer during the Jeep Celebration event and let the adventure of a lifetime begin. Jeep is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first half. Memphis 31, Colorado State 28. Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo here at our Grainger broadcast position in Seattle. Gain a winning edge for your business with Grainger. Get fast delivery of industrial-grade supplies to help keep your operations going when you call 1-800-GRAINGER or click Grainger.com. Well, Nick Clifford is going to be at the free throw line. PJ, we talked about how he has really struggled to get any looks, but you love the move by Nico Medved going to his star and getting himself in the line.
Yeah, he used his use it or lose it 30-second timeout 2 timeouts ago, and no accident. Coming out of the timeout, he posted Nick Clifford on the left box. That's how Nick got to the free throw line. Coaches are obsessed, and rightfully so, with finishing halves, and he cut 6-0 run by Memphis. Kind of sensed he was slipping away from Colorado State a little bit. I thought good timeout by Nico. Good job getting Clifford to the free throw line. 3-point shooting has really kept Colorado State close. They're 5 for 12. Memphis only 2 for 7.
Clifford rims out the first free throw. He's a 77% free throw shooter. They always say with scores, just see the ball go through the net. Maybe it'll get you going. Clifford will try again on the second. It's on the way, and that one is good. So Nick Clifford with 3 in the first half, 31-29 Memphis with 3:30 to go.
Yeah, Nick Clifford kind of claps his hands in disgust. He's upset he missed that first free throw.
Rogers into the front court. Lob it to Carter high on the right side, up top to Haggerty. Has it beyond the three-point line, top of the key, and now a whistle inside. Bemba battling for position with Danger, and the foul against Rashawn Bemba will be his second. That'll send him to the bench as Jalen Crocker-Johnson checks in along with Nikola Jopov.
It's only 5 team fouls on Colorado State. Both teams kind of adjusted. Early on, it looked like we were going to get to the free throw line quicker than we wanted.
Haggerty lobs it to Danger on the right, dribbles left, gets into the paint, stops just inside the free throw line, and he traveled. Now, you were all over. You can see it right here, PJ. Just dragged that foot a little bit as Jopov did a good job moving his feet and staying in front.
Yeah, he did do a really good job, the young man from Belgrade.
Clifford inbound to Jopov in the backcourt, trying to get it to Evans. He'll shovel it off to him. Evans racing into the front court. Colorado State with the ball. They're down by 2. Evans has it top of the key. He's at 12 here in the first half. Out to Jalen Crocker-Johnson. Out to Clifford on the right side. Back up top it goes to Kyan Evans. Evans dribbling over on the right, stops. He's got Dange on a switch, now heads left, down the lane, flips it up. Dange just swats it off the glass, but Crocker-Johnson grabs it back for CSU. Shovels it off to Clifford, drives along the baseline, gets into the body of Dange, can't finish inside, and Dange snatches down the rebound.
Well defended, a lot of contact, but good verticality by Dange.
Rogers with it, top of the key, bounce it to Dange, rolling down the right side, dribbled it off his foot, gains it back, turns, puts it up, and in. 14 for Dane Dange in the first half, 33-29 Memphis.
Sure, he didn't get away with an extra step down there, but really impressive defense last time.
Here's Clifford with it on the left wing. Dribbles down to the baseline against P.J. Carter, and a foul is going to go against Carter. So P.J. Carter picks up his third. And with Colorado State in the bonus, Nick Clifford is going to shoot a 1-and-1.
Now, the prior possessions, the second time today, the Danger's been beat off the dribble by the man he was covering, and he came from behind and blocked the shot. You know, a lot of guys just give up when they get beat. He stays with it. He's got 2 blocks coming from behind.
So Clifford to the free throw line. He just went 1 and 2 a moment ago. He'll need the first to earn the bonus. Memphis will sub in a Kojay, and Carter will sit with the 3 fouls. Download the brand new Westwood One Sports app and catch every minute of the men's and women's NCAA tournament anytime, anywhere. Don't be left out. Get the Westwood One Sports app today. Clifford settles. Free throw on the way is good. So Clifford will indeed earn the bonus. A young man that started his career in Boulder at Colorado before transferring to Colorado State. Career game number 153 for Nick Clifford today.
And Nick Clifford, no stranger here in Seattle, played a number of games at Tech Ed Pavilion against the University of Washington when he was playing for Tag Boyle of Colorado.
Clifford splashes the second. 5 points for him in the first half. Colorado State within 2, down 33-31. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the opening stanza. Haggerty with the dribble high on the left side. Up top to Okogie between the circles. Back to Haggerty. Lob it down to Danger. Left baseline, 15 feet away. Posted against Chopov. Puts it on the deck. Toss it out front. Haggerty's going to launch a 3. Top of the key. Front of the rim, no good. Okogie runs down the offensive rebound. Back to Haggerty. Left wing 3. He was leaning right. He missed it right. Jourdain the offensive rebound. Jourdain throws it away. Now it's grabbed back by Haggerty. Left baseline jumper from 15 is good.
8-0 second chance points in favor of Memphis.
In a game they lead by 4 now, 35-31. Clifford into the front court. Works his way over on the left side of the hash mark. He'll hand it off to Evans. Up top it goes to Lake. 90 seconds to go first half. Lake dribbling left, spins right. Kick it out, Jalen Crocker-Johnson. Right wing three on the way. Too strong off the iron. Danger walls off inside and rips down the rebound. Dane Danger has been a force here in this half.
Colorado State's got to be careful. Memphis getting a little bit of separation here late first half.
Rogers down in the left corner. Up top it goes to Haggerty. 1:08 to go first half. 35-31. Memphis up with the ball. Haggerty dribbling right. Crosses left. Finds Jourdain. He'll try a three left to center. That one off the front of the rim, no good. Danger another rebound inside. Puts it up and out, but a foul. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Foul inside will go against Joppa. He picks up his second. Now, this was a big concern for Nico Medved, how they were going to handle Dane Danger, and the answer so far in the first half is not very well.
8-4 offensive rebounds so far in favor of the Tigers, and they've converted that into 8 second-chance points. Colorado State doesn't have a second-chance point yet.
Danger only a 59% free throw shooter, but he lasers in the first. Get good at money so you can be a little bad. Invest well at Empower.com.
Only 58.5 seconds left, but Colorado State would do well to stop this run right now. They got to put the ball in the basket. They got to finish this half on a little bit of an uptick. It's been all Memphis this last 3 minutes.
Rogers will sit for Memphis. Demarion Yates in for the first time. One more free throw for Dane Danger. Settles. It's on the way, and that one is flat. And Lake has the Colorado State rebound. 15 points, 5 rebounds for Danger. 36-31 Memphis. Rams have missed each of their last 5 shots. They've got the ball now down by 5. 47 seconds to go. Evans dribbling left. Stops at the elbow. Up top it goes Clifford. Driving left. Big step into the paint. Kick it out Morton. Up top it goes to Lake. Lake with a jab step. Steps left. Rainbows up a 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Jalen Crocker-Johnson fighting. Can't get it. Haggerty has it instead for Memphis. 32 seconds to go first half into the front court, and Penny Hardaway will take time with 30.3 seconds remaining in the first half. About a 5-second difference between game and shot clock. We'll step aside. Memphis up 36-31. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
O'Reilly.
If you're a do-it-yourselfer, don't miss Power Torque Tools DIY days at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Right now, save $20 on a Power Torque 248-piece mechanics tool set. O Rewards members get a $5 reward. Power Torque professional hand tools come with a lifetime guarantee. Visit your O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hey fans, you can listen every minute of the NCAA men's tournament on Alexa. Just ask your device to open Westwood One Sports. You'll be able to select the game you want to hear or get access to our March Madness Mix channel, which will take you to the best action at any given moment. That's open Westwood One Sports to listen on Alexa. 30.3 seconds to go first half, 25 on the shot clock. Memphis up 36-31 with the ball. What do you look for here on their final possession?
Well, bleed it down as low as you can, but Colorado State should get the last shot. They're going to have to really move it up quick. Zone 2-3 out of the timeout by Nico Medved. Good change right now, but it is going to allow Penny Hardaway and Memphis to just dribble it out. I was going to say they're going to post Danger now against the zone. I don't think that's an option.
Okogie with the dribble out front. 5 on the shot clock. Okogie dribbling right. Bounce pass down inside. Haggerty underneath. Couldn't finish inside. Grabs his own rebound. Lost his balance and stepped out of bounds. Either stepped out of bounds or the ball got knocked off his foot. Either way, it's Colorado State ball with 5 seconds left.
Obviously, Memphis picking up full court. It's going to be on Colorado State to get the ball inbounds and then bust it up. 5 is enough time. But beating the quick defenders is not going to be easy.
Nick Clifford will inbound. See if he gets it back after throwing it in. Clifford looking.
Evans all the way.
Into Evans, dribbling, 2 seconds, into the front court. He'll throw it up at the buzzer. Oh, just off to the left. That was close. Evans got a pretty good look at it, but could not finish. And we will go to the half with Memphis on top by 5, 36-31.
Strong finish, last 3 minutes plus by Memphis. Turned a really close back and forth game. It's only a 5-point lead, but the way this game has been played, 5 points is a big lead.
Keep in mind, Memphis has not lost a game this year when leading at halftime. They are 17-0. Halftime in Seattle, Memphis 36, Colorado State 31. When we return, we'll head back to our Straight Talk Wireless studios for the halftime report. Need more data so you can stream your Jam Mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk, available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
People always ask me, Guy, why are you so confident? And I tell them because I shop for a used car with Carfax. Why Carfax? Because I was able to pause for the facts. What kind of facts? Used car facts. Facts. Like which car has been in a reported accident, which ride has the best value, facts. Which car will have me feeling so confident that I'll just turn up the radio facts. And roll down the windows facts. And belt out show tunes, knowing full well that I cannot sing. Facts. Carfax is the answer. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
There's nothing more defeating than a bracket busted during the first few rounds. Clearly, you didn't have the right stats and data to make the right pick. Don't make the same mistake with hiring for your small business. Find top-tier talent in the right place with LinkedIn. LinkedIn has professionals you can't find anywhere else, including those who aren't actively looking for a new job, but might be open to the perfect role. Post your job for free at linkedin.com/SXM. That's linkedin.com/SXM. Terms and conditions apply.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Right now, get 2.99% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end March 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
Traveling in basketball? Bad move. Traveling the world? Great move. Wherever the road takes you, Best Western is your place to take a time out and catch your breath. Because every team needs a place to regroup. Life's a trip. Make the most of it at Best Western. Book direct and save at bestwestern.com.
Memphis, an 11-3 run to end the first half. The Tigers, the 5 seed in the West, lead the 12 seed Colorado State at halftime, 36-31. Brad Heller with you from the Westwood One Broadcast Center in Los Angeles, and let's get right to the tournament scoreboard. Sponsored by MaintainX. MaintainX is the asset and maintenance app that brings your unplanned downtime to zero. Try for free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain and the letter x.com/MVP. Baylor, the first team to advance today. The Bears, the 9 seed in the East, beat the 8 seed Mississippi State 75-72. The Bulldogs missed the potential tying 3 in the final seconds. Alabama and Robert Morris, the 15 seed Colonials, down double digits in the second half, actually took the lead, but that lead lasted all of 30 seconds.
Another try for Robert Morris. Cam Woods, step back 3 from the left. That one is no good, and Nelson clears the glass for Alabama. 3:27 to go. Sears quickly into the forecourt. Shot, good, and the foul. Dickerson just got his 4th, and that means an opportunity at a 3-point play for Alabama. And don't look now, they've got a chance to extend this lead to 9 when we come back on a 10-1 run.
Scott Graham on the call. Mark Sears, a huge second half, 18 of his 21 points, and Alabama's going to win. They're up 86-77 with 38 seconds left to go. Iowa State and Lipscomb, the 3 versus the 14 in the South region. This one's been all Cyclones.
Knock away inside. Pelderman got a hand on it. Another turnover for Lipscomb in the front court on the fast break. Jones goes coast to coast from left to right, zigging and zagging to the basket. And Iowa State has opened this one up by 16 with a timeout on the floor. It's 37-21 with 2:44 to play in this first half. And the Cyclone faithful here in Milwaukee on their feet, letting their voices be heard.
That's Noah Eagle on the call. Iowa State's led by as much as 26. It is 56-33 Cyclones with 11 minutes left to go. Your halftime score in Seattle. Memphis leads Colorado State 36-31. Coming up, an interview with Grand Canyon head coach Bryce Drew before his Lopes take on Maryland. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
One of life's greatest mysteries has finally been solved.
Who let the dogs out? Spruce, spruce, spruce.
It's Spruce, the new hard-working, worry-free weed and grass killer that's safe for use around people and pets. When used as directed, spray the leaves for visible results in just 1 hour and dead weeds in just 1 day. You spray, they play. Weeds die by the next day. Find Spruce wherever weed killers are sold.
Welcome to Staples.
I hear Staples prints it all for any business.
You bet, and we'll beat any print quote.
So if I had a pizza place...
Staples can print signs, menus, pizza boxes.
A landscaping business?
Oh, we can print yard signs, t-shirts, brochures.
How about a pizza/landscaping business? I'll call it Dough and Mow.
I like it.
Right now at Staples, get up to $250 off your print purchase. Ends 4/5, exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for offer details. Price match guarantee valid in store and staples.com/print. Visit staples.com/price match for details.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues? Who are you? Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Whoa, it's you, the Capital One Bank guy.
That's what they call me.
Mind if I get a selfie?
Yeah, sure thing. Say no fees or minimums on your Capital One checking account.
Wow, that's a keeper. So, where are you heading?
I'm off to spread the good news that Capital One helps people keep more money in their wallet with no overdraft fees.
Oh, you're the best Capital One Bank guy.
Hey, mind if I get a selfie?
Sure.
Say, Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, your home for the national championships.
Yo, it's Jacob Hester from Off Campus on College Sports Radio. For full breakdowns of this game and more, tune in weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern on Channel 84 or anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Welcome back to the Straight Talk Wireless Studios here in Los Angeles. I'm Brad Heller. Need more data so you can stream your Jam Mix on loop? Switch to Straight Talk and get real unlimited data on a reliable 5G network. Straight Talk available at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Memphis up on Colorado State at halftime, 36-31. Second game of the day from Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. The 4-13 matchup in the West, Maryland and Grand Canyon. The Terps at 25-8 have their most wins since their last Sweet 16 appearance back in 2016. Meanwhile, the Lopes, 3 straight WAC championships. They're now looking to make some noise in March in back-to-back years after upsetting St. Mary's a year ago as a 12 seed before eventually falling to Alabama. Their head coach, Bryce Drew, spoke to our Ryan Radke and PJ Carlissimo.
Coach, congratulations being back on this stage, a stage that you guys had success on a year ago. Won your first NCAA tournament game and played pretty well against a team that went to the Final Four. That experience from a year ago, how much do you think it benefits you now going into this tournament?
I'd rather have experience and not have it going in. Our guys, they came back to school, they came back to Grand Canyon, for this reason, for the opportunity to get the NCAA tournament and be able to play in it again. And so this is what they've been working for, been waiting for all year.
It is a unique situation to have a team at your level win 30 games and 4 of your 5 starters come back. How much has that helped this group this year?
There's good things with that, and there's bad things. Some is, they have been looking forward to this, but there has been some adversity throughout the year, and they ended last year on such a high. It was hard to kind of keep that high throughout the whole season, but we played our best week of basketball this last week, and I know the guys are, really looking forward to this opportunity.
Jacoby Coles was a very good player at TCU, but as you and Ryan just talked, most of your starting lineup back. Concern bringing somebody in, and how has he handled it, and how has that worked for you this year?
Yeah, it was. I didn't think about it too much before, but then as season started to progress, I was like, this is a lot of pressure we're putting on Jacoby because we have basically the same core group, and we added him in. So good or bad, lots getting looked upon him, and I think he's handled the situation really well. I think there's about 3/4 way through the year he got really comfortable, and you can see his numbers really started to shoot up. We figured him out better. I think he figured us out better. He's been great, and especially down the stretch, he's tournament MVP, well deserving, and he's just been fantastic for us.
Kind of a different situation, though. Grant Foster is like the player of the year. His role's a little bit different this year. How has he handled that?
He started out, missed some games, and then he's been sick and got injured. So, he missed about 40% of our conference season. So we've had to learn to play without him some, which I think has helped us. It's helped other guys step up. Other guys kind of establish their roles a little more distinctly. And he's done a fantastic job coming in and blending in. He's really passed the ball well. We had 24 assists, and then we had 6 guys in double figures a couple games later. And he's really adapted well. Obviously, the healthier he gets, the more he can do on the court. He's had another week of practice, so we're hoping he'll do substantially more than what he did last week for us.
You guys have certainly some very good players in your team. I want to ask you about Derek Queen from Maryland, a kid that has had a tremendous freshman year. What do you see watching him? How big of a challenge is he for you guys?
Yeah, the more you watch, the more you're worried. You just watch a couple clips and you think, okay, maybe you can do this against him. But then the more you watch, you just see how good he is. You don't get to be a lottery pick by having a lot of deficiencies in your game. He has a great pace. He has a great feel. He has great feet. We'll give him some different looks and hopefully, do the best we can against him.
Coach, certainly appreciate a few minutes. Thanks very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll send you back to the arena when we return. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the men's basketball tournament.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, really go for it.
4th down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda. Move and be moved.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From blowers and trimmers to mowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
I used to lack confidence until I shopped for a used car with Carfax. With Carfax, I was able to...
Pause for the facts.
I saw all the facts, like millions of cars, reported vehicle histories, and found the best values. Thanks to Carfax, I had the confidence to shop like a pro.
Facts.
A pro car shopper who feels like a winning ping pong champion.
Facts.
A ping pong champ whose legendary story is now a blockbuster movie.
Facts.
Starring me, Little Miss Confident.
Yeah! Facts.
Sorry, you get it. Shop the all-new Carfax.com.
Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo back in Seattle at halftime. The 5th seed Memphis on top of the 12th seed Colorado State, 36-31. Let's check the halftime stats sponsored by Barbasol. Barbasol shaving cream delivers a thick lather and close, comfortable shave for half the price of Jill's. Why pay more for a great shave? Choose Barbasol. Well, Memphis shot 50% of the first half, 15 of 30. They were 2 of 10 from 3. 4 of 6 at the free throw line. Individually, Dane Danger led the way with 15 points. Colby Rogers had 12. Meanwhile, Colorado State at 38%, 11 of 29, 5 of 14 3-point shooting, and 4 of 5 at the free throw line. Kyan Evans led the way. He averages 10 points a game this year. He had 12 in the first half. Neither of the stars able to do much. Nick Clifford, 5 points on 1 of 5 shooting for Colorado State. Meanwhile, P.J. Haggerty had 7 points on 3 of 10 shooting for Memphis. Big numbers in the first half. Memphis, huge edge, points in the paint, and second chance points. It tells the story why they were winning.
Yeah, they're dominating the glass. It's 22-12 rebounding in favor of Memphis, and 8-4. They've doubled them up on the offensive glass. Colorado State, I keep repeating it, started 5 for 7. Since then, they're 6 for 22. Memphis defense really dominant.
Time now to connect with our analyst for the second half keys, sponsored by Wago. Trust your game, trust your wiring with Wago electrical connectors. Gear up at wago.com/hoops for your next electrical project. All right, PJ, what are you looking for in the second half?
Colorado State somehow, some way, has got to slow down Dane Danger. I don't know how that's going to be. They've got to compete better on the glass, 22-12 on the boards. Memphis has to limit turnovers. They did a good job after being a little sloppy early, but that could get them in trouble. And they're going to continue with the specialty points. They are just beating them up. Points off turnovers, second chance points, points in the paint.
Our halftime score here in Seattle. Memphis on top of Colorado State 36-31. When we return, we'll have the start of the second half. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I need new rotors.
When you buy 2 Duralast rotors during our spring sale, you get Duralast brake pads free.
Free?
With the rotors.
Well, that's great. What if I need extra stopping power?
You can upgrade to Duralast Gold pads for just $10.
So Duralast pads are free?
Yep.
And an upgrade is just $10?
That's right. Part of the spring sale at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Taxes was taxing. Now taxes is relaxing when you file for free.
I can file for free? TurboTax Free Edition. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple Form 1040 returns only. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. I can file for free.
Now this is taxes. File for free with TurboTax Free Edition and get your maximum refund. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, and student loan interest. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free.
Tomorrow's road, unpaved, unmapped, uncertain. But it's also where we discover what we can truly count on. Like the 2027 X15 engine by Cummins. With better fuel efficiency, up to 605 horsepower, and 2,050 pound-feet of torque. The X15 is a bedrock of reliability that stands forever ready to rise to the occasion. The 2027 X15, forever rising. Estimates based on preliminary testing. Individual results may vary.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From blowers and trimmers to mowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
Westwood One presents Great Moments in Tournament History.
March 1976, Indiana enters the tournament an unblemished 27-0 behind the play of Kent Benson, Quinn Buckner, and Scott May. They rolled all the way to the title game against Michigan, where they completed their perfect season.
10 seconds, backs are almost lost, but here's Benson on the dribble. Backs are down the right side. Lost the ball, battling for the steal. Bradford on a break, 5 seconds to go drive, shoots it up, and Benson, Hamlin scores the gun. Indiana's #1. They've won it. They're the national champions for 1976.
Don Fisher of Learfield Communications calling the last men's team to finish a season undefeated. The 32-0 Hoosiers. Another great moment in tournament history. I'm Kevin Kugler.
Today's broadcast of the 2025 NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the NCAA and Westwood One is strictly prohibited. Memphis 36, Colorado State 31 as we get set to start the second half. We mentioned Nick Clifford struggled in that first half for Colorado State. Just 5 points on 1 of 5 shooting. The 5 points weren't enough for Clifford, however, to move into second place on Colorado State's single-season scoring list. He passed Bill Green, a guy that you're familiar with, PJ.
I'm telling you what, Bill Green was obviously a big-time player at Colorado State, but it's an interesting story. He was drafted by the Celtics, first round, went through training camp, and he had a fear of flying, and it kept getting worse. Elected not to play in the NBA. I think there were only 10 teams, less than 10 teams in the NBA at that point. He was also, though, a candidate to play baseball for the Red Sox and football, I think, for the Dallas Cowboys. If they were around then, could have played 3 professional sports, they felt, but because of the fear of flying, he didn't. I grew up in Scranton, Pennsylvania, 2 doors down from the CYC where the Scranton Miners played. He ended up playing in the Eastern League because you could go by car on weekends, play it on Friday and Saturday in the Eastern League. Bill Green.
Can you imagine being drafted by the Boston Celtics in the first round and saying, you know what, I don't want to get on the plane. I'm good. I'm going to go play in Scranton.
There were some great quotes by Red Auerbach. I mean, I understand. I mean, why would you play for Boston when you can play in Scranton? Come on.
The metropolis, and we love our friends in Scranton. We are not insulting our friends in Scranton. Time now for the start of the second half, sponsored by Indeed.com. Stop struggling to get your job posts seen on other job sites. Indeed's sponsored jobs features help you stand out and hire fast. Start at Indeed.com/credits.
Right, we say coaches all the time, you got to start halves, you got to finish halves. It was 20 for Memphis, 23 for Colorado, 4:40 to go. How about an 11-3 run by the Tigers to close the half in the last 4:40, turned a 3-point deficit into a 5-point lead. It's important for Colorado State right now, going into that first media timeout under 16, to get back in touch with the Tigers.
Evans, Clifford, Crocker, Johnson, Bemba, and Lake for Colorado State. Haggerty, Danger, Rogers, Jourdain, and Okogie, who's got a steal for Memphis, runs the other way, missed the layup, but Jourdain follows it in with a two-hand slam. A lazy inbounds pass leads to a bucket, and Memphis is up 38-31.
Not exactly the way you wanted to start the half if you're Nico Medved.
Clifford will bring it across the timeline under the watchful eye of Jourdain. Make the pass to Evans out high on the left side. Evans wants a screen from Bemba, gets it, dribbles to the right, looks back to his left. He'll toss it over to the Lake. Down inside it goes to Bemba on the block, turns, puts it in with the right hand. He got Okogie on the block and went right around him to score two.
It's on the entire team, but more on Roshan than anybody else. Bemba has got to step up against Danger.
38-33, Memphis with a 5-point lead and the ball just underway in the second half. Danger with it, left of the lane, backing his way in against Bemba. Clifford comes on the double. Up top to Rogers, they find Haggerty cutting in the paint, rises up for a 13-footer, in and out, no good. Bemba grabs the rebound, and he's grabbed and fouled by Jourdain in the backcourt. That'll be the first foul against Nicholas Jourdain. Already an adjustment, PJ. The ball went into Danger. Clifford came on the double.
And Memphis did exactly what they should have done against the double. They flashed a man in the middle. It was P.J. Haggard. He got a great shot, but he missed it. But again, make somebody else beat you, not Dane Danger.
Clifford inbound to the backcourt. He'll throw it into Evans. Evans against Haggerty. He'll bring the dribble across. 1 minute into the second half, 38-33, Memphis on top. Winner gets the winner of the Maryland Grand Canyon game coming up next here in Seattle. Clifford top of the key, driving left, stops, finds Lake, cutting along the left baseline, gets inside, reverse layup, no, but a foul, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul will be against Jourdain, so a couple of quick ones against Nicholas Jourdain. And to the free throw line goes Jalen Lake, an 88% free throw shooter, 44 of 50 on the year.
I've been waiting for Jalen to put the ball on the floor like that so I could say the young man from Waxahachie, Texas.
It's one of your favorite towns, isn't it, in the United States?
I'm big in Waxahachie.
Jalen Lake ready for the first. It's on the way, and that one rattles down. 7 points for Jalen Lake and a couple of rainbow threes in the first half. We welcome those of you just joining us across our network with 18:49 to go in the second half here in Seattle. Memphis, the 5 seed, on top of the 12 seed. Colorado State, 38-34, as the second free throw rattles out for Jalen Lake, and the rebound secured inside by Memphis. Tiger basketball, Jourdain with it, top of the key. Pounds it out with the right hand. Haggerty comes out to take it beyond the three-point line. He'll dribble up to the top, flip it over to Okogie on the left. Holds the basketball and gets it down left corner. Rogers three on the way is good. Colby Rogers lasers in a triple. He's got 15. It's 41-34 Memphis.
Colby Rogers has been big off the dribble and standstill threes.
Here's Clifford with it. Out near midcourt. He'll lob it to Bemba above the right elbow. Turns, faces up on Danger, makes the pass over on the left side to Lake. Back up top it goes to Bemba. They leave him wide open. He'll shoot the three. Back in the iron, bounces high, and rimmed in. What a bounce for Rashawn Bemba. It used every part of the rim. It dropped in. It's just his third made three of the year, and it's 41-37 Memphis.
Gets him up to 30% from the three-point line. 3 for 10.
Haggerty to Danger at the left elbow. Handed back Haggerty, dribbles right, bounces back to Danger, left of the lane, turns his back, working in his way in against Bemba, flips it up with the right hand, no, and Bemba grabs the rebound. Hand it off. Here comes Kyan Evans. Across the timeline, whips it to a running Crocker Johnson. Down the left side to lay it in. 8 for Jalen Crocker Johnson. Colorado State within 2, down 41-39.
Other than the poor inbound pass to start the half, really good response from Colorado State.
Haggerty turns it over into the hands of Evans. On the run, right side, Jalen Lake, wing 3, in and out, no good. Bemba the offensive rebound, foul going up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. And suddenly, Colorado State is energized. Foul will be against Jourdain. It's his 3rd, and free throws coming up for Bemba. A chance to tie the game.
Well, we said Rashawn had to step up, and he's done just that. The defense has been more aggressive. They're active on the offensive glass, and Bemba, who needs to make danger work, is doing just that.
Bemba is a 71% free throw shooter. His first is on the way. It is good. Spruce is a new weed and grass killer with 9 simple yet effective ingredients that are safe for use around people, pets, and bees when used as directed. Spruce works differently by dehydrating the weed down to the roots. One more free throw coming here for Rashawn Bemba. Looking to tie the game at 41. It's on the way. It is no good off the front of the rim, and Danger grabs the rebound. So a 6-0 Colorado State run brings them to within a point. 17:08 to go in the game. Haggerty into the front court, dribbles over on the right side. Stops with the elbow, get it to Danger, cutting down the lane. Big step on Bemba, flips it up and out. But a foul is going to send Danger to the free throw line. The foul will be against Bemba. He picks up his 3rd. And Dane Danger will go to the stripe, where he is 1 for 2 so far today.
Second time I was not sure whether Dane Danger got away with an extra step in there. More importantly, Will Howard, the official, did not think so. But, well, I tell you, this big guy, he regularly gets the ball out near the three-point line and puts it on the floor with his right hand or left hand, taking it all the way to the rim. Unusual for a guy that big and strong who thrives in the paint.
Danger's first free throw is lasered in. Bemba will sit. Jawpaw back in for Colorado State. One more free throw for Danger. Game high 16 points. Second free throw is on the way and make it 17. So Danger makes that one. The Memphis lead back to 3, 43-40. 17 minutes to go in the second half here in Seattle. Clifford with a one-handed pass to Evans in the front court. Puts it on deck with the left hand. He'll hand it off to Clifford in the March Madness logo near midcourt. Clifford over on the left, guarded by Colby Rogers, trying to back his way in. Works his way down to the block, turns baseline, steps around the defender, and puts it in. What a move by Nick Clifford. He's got 7, 43-42. The Memphis lead at 1.
Nick Clifford comes alive. That would be a great sign for Nico Medved. So far, it's been Rashawn Bemba showing the way.
Haggerty dribbles over on the right, turns the corner, gets down to the baseline, stops there, back out to P.J. Carter on the wing. Carter checked closely by Evans. He'll lob it to Danger just inside the three-point line. Danger holds the basketball on his hip, starts the back end, turns baseline, pump fake, step through, got grabbed going up, and Danger will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the double team came, but it did not bother Danger. The foul is against Kyan Evans. He picks up his first, and Danger will head right back to the free throw line. This Memphis team just outside the top 20 in the country in free throws attempted per game. They shoot over 23 a game. These will be free throws 9 and 10 of the game today. Danger's first is good.
He's 4 for 5, right? So far, he's a 59% free thrower, and you can see why. He shoots like a line drive that almost comes out of his hand like a shot put, but it's working today.
Danger's second free throw on the way is good. So Danger with 19 points in the ball game. 45-42 Memphis, 16-17 to go. Evans, the point guard, handling for Colorado State. Across the timeline with a left-hand dribble, gets a screen out high from Clifford. Evans picks up his dribble, lob it to Clifford, left of the lane, working against P.J. Carter. Turns, faces up, now starts to back his way in, gets down to the block. Fadeaway baseline jump shot is short. Danger's got the rebound. He'll lead the break himself from Memphis. Danger over the timeline, forecourt left, spins around Evans, gets into the paint. Fouled by Joppa going up. Danger grabbed the rebound, went end-to-end, and he earns himself another trip to the stripe.
Big guy got the rebound. Not only did he dribble it up the court, usually coaches are going, no, no, no. He spins at the three-point line and gets back to the free throw line, where so far today he's been on fire.
Time out of the court, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. You could save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com. 15:54 to go. Memphis 45, Colorado State 42. From the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, this is the Men's Basketball Tournament.
At Meineke, doing car care right means our Meineke certified technicians fix whatever your car needs. We fix it right and back it up with nationwide warranties. Brakes? We do that. Tires? Yep, we do that too. Engine repairs, air conditioning, tune-ups, suspension, alignments, oil changes. We do it all. Visit Meineke.com today and schedule an appointment. Each Meineke is independently owned and operated. Trust your key with Meineke. Meineke, doing car care right.
Mom, I need to lay low for a few days.
Lay low? What's going on?
I only paid for this Hyundai Tucson.
Christopher Allen Lynch.
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you want at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Right now, get 2.99% APR for 72 months on the Hyundai Santa Fe, Tucson, or Elantra. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Offers end March 31st. Call 562-314-4603 for details.
You can just move through life, or you can find the things that move you. It's your choice. You can choose to get out there. Choose your people. You could choose to go for it. No, like really go for it.
Fourth down, 28-yard line.
Just choose to do something that moves you. Mazda crafts cars for those who choose to do more than simply move. Mazda, move and be moved.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From blowers and trimmers to mowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo back in Seattle. 15:54 to go. The 5-seed Memphis on top of the 12-seed Colorado State, 45-42. Time now for a tournament bracket update, sponsored by Green Gobbler. Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. It's bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and it works. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it. Now, coming up in Seattle, our next game, it's the 4-seed Maryland taking on the 13-seed Grand Canyon in West Regional action. And then later on tonight, we'll shift our attention over to the East region. It'll be the 4-seed Arizona taking on the 13-seed Akron. And our night concludes with the 5-seed Oregon in action. Oregon will take on the 12-seed Liberty. Dane Danger at the free throw line, looking for point number 20 in the game. It's on the way, and that one is line drive in. So Danger now, in his last 9 games, has 6 20-point affairs. Free throw number 2 from Danger is up. And that one is off the front of the rim, no good. And Clifford yanks down the two-handed rebound.
Also, if he gets 2 more rebounds, Ryan, he's going to have 6 double-doubles in those last 9 games. Can't play much better than that.
Clifford to Jorgensen, top of the key. Rainbows a 3 and dropped it in. Kyle Jorgensen, the 6'9 freshman from Minneapolis, with his 14th 3 of the year. Colorado State within 146-45.
Well, he didn't hesitate. He's taken 46 of them.
Haggerty drives down to the left baseline, bumps it to left, turns, gets it out to Rogers on the wing. One-handed pass up top to P.J. Carter. Carter out near the midcourt stripe. He'll toss it over on the left to Haggerty. Down to Danger, left in the lane. Danger backing in against Crocker Johnson. Out to Haggerty. Top to Carter. Dribbling left. Jump stop inside the free throw line. Leans in, got fouled, and P.J. Carter will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul against Kyan Evans. He picks up his second. We mentioned Memphis so good getting to the free throw line. This was another concern for Nico Medved, the Colorado State coach. He said they're so good, they just throw their body into you. They're really a tough team to officiate. They earn their way to the line, and that's what they're doing here in the second half.
The 4th trip to the line already in the second half, and starting the way the first half did. Ryan, 4 fouls already for Colorado State, 3 for Memphis. So, again, a lot of whistles.
Carter's first free throw is good. Later on, we'll select the play of the day, sponsored by Old Spice. Stinking places beyond your pits. Old Spice has you covered with total body deodorant. 24/7 freshness from pits to toes with daily use. Carter's second free throw is good. He's 4 for 4 at the line. 48-45 Memphis, 15:05 to go. Evans, stop and pop at top of the key. 3-ball, rattles and drops. Kyan Evans' first bucket of the second half. He's got 15. We are tied at 48.
Nico Medved fired up, encouraging his team.
Haggerty lost control of the dribble out front, able to grab the ball back. Toss it over to P.J. Carter. Haggerty wants the ball back, but Carter's not looking at him. Dribbles the other way, down to the left baseline. Works his way underneath. Stops, throws a pass out top to Rogers. Dribbles left, inside the foul line. Floater from 12. Front of the rim, no good. Late the Colorado State rebound. Chance for the Rams to take the lead. Over it goes to Clifford. Racing into the front court. Clifford with a skip pass over on the right side. This is Evans dribbling left. Down to the block. Stops. Got the ball knocked away. Grabs it back. Finds Clifford. Right corner. Wide open three for the lead. Too strong off the rim. And Danger's got his 9th rebound of the game for Memphis.
Really good play by Evans. Penetrating pitch. Nick Clifford's got to make that shot.
Haggerty trying to back his way in against Lake. Into the paint. Turns. Floats it up with the right hand. Front of the rim. No. Cisse had the rebound go off his hands and out of bounds. But they're going to say last touch by Colorado State. Now the officials are going to talk about it. James Breeding was out high, and they're going to change the call. I think it was a good job by the officials to give the ball to Colorado State. It looked like Cisse just lost it.
I agree, and it's the basket away from us. Not easy for us to see from here, but good teamwork, James Breeding and Alfred Smith. I'll tell you what, it has not been a good day for the All-Americans. P.J. Haggerty and Nick Clifford struggling, and I don't want to say it's them struggling. It's really good defense being played against them by these two teams.
Colorado State has not led since 4:42 in the first half. They were up 28-27. They've got the ball in a tie game now with 13:55 to go. Bowen Boren left wing, crosses right to the foul line, finds Clifford on the wing, dribbles left into the paint, stop, fadeaway jumper from 15, got it. Nick Clifford with the 15-footer, and Colorado State has taken the lead, 50-48.
So much for the All-Americans struggling.
Haggerty across the timeline, looks over at Penny Hardaway, directing traffic at the Memphis bench. Haggerty dribbling left, off the elbow, whips a pass, stolen by Clifford. On the run into the front court, down the left side, bounce it to Bourne, right side of the rim, and he finger rolls it in. Bowen Bourne gets his first bucket. Colorado State leads 52-48. Timeout, Memphis. The Colorado State fans have come to life. A 7-0 Rams run has given them a 52-48 lead with 13:20 to go.
And the neutral fans in the building seem to be supporting the underdog Rams.
Timeout on the court. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Old Spice Swagger Body Wash will make you the MVP of freshness and confidence. With its irresistible scent, it will transform your shower experience, leaving you feeling fresh on and off the field. Pair it with Old Spice Swagger Deodorant, the #1 aluminum-free brand that keeps you feeling like a Super Bowl champion 24/7 when used daily. But don't wait. This dynamic duo is available at Costco for a limited time only. Old Spice, official deodorant partner of the NFL and Super Bowl 59, where freshness meets football greatness.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With Marriott Bonvoy, take your game day rituals on the road. No matter how you show your team spirit, find a stay for your style when you explore our entire world of hotel brands and experiences. Marriott Bonvoy has a brand for every kind of fan. Marriott Bonvoy, official hotel partner of the NCAA. Explore more at marriottbonvoy.com/NCAA.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
To win in basketball takes a can-do spirit. So shave with Barbasol and inspire your team. Raise that red, white, and blue can and yell, "We can do this." If it doesn't work, you still got a great shave. Barbasol, it's a can of can-do.
Download the official NCAA March Madness live app, and you can listen to every Westwood One broadcast of the men's and women's basketball tournament for free. Just look for the headphones icon on any live game. And if you're in the car, it seamlessly integrates with Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Get the official NCAA March Madness live app today. 13:20 to go second half. A 7-0 Colorado State run has given them a 52-48 lead over the Memphis Tigers, and now we're seeing Colorado State get to the rim and finish, PJ.
Yeah, they are, and it's really nice how both teams have responded. Each time there's been a timeout. Right now it's on Memphis. Penny Hardaway with a good timeout. Hey, guys, it's getting away from us. These guys are taking it to us right now, especially on the defensive end. When they haven't committed a foul, Memphis has been unable to score. They can put the ball in the basket other than from the free throw line. So is Memphis going to respond? Because it's been runs by each team going back and forth. Very competitive game, controlled by both teams' defense.
Penny Hardaway, AAC Coach of the Year, top 15 for the Naismith Coach of the Year. See what he has coming out of this timeout. Of course, a great player for what was then Memphis State. Number 3 pick back in 1993.
Memphis, called it Memphis State, then all the way to the Elite Eight when he was playing back in 92, I believe.
Averaged almost 23 points per game. P.J. Haggerty's scoring average this year. It's the most since Penny Hardaway. Zone defense for Colorado State out of the timeout. We saw this late in the first day. Haggerty dribbles over on the right side, gets his body into Evans, stops and throws it away. Over the head of Danger and out of bounds. This was a problem for Memphis early in the game, the turnovers. And that time that pass just airmailed over the head of Danger. Cisse will sit. Okogie is back in for Memphis.
Not really a lot of facial expressions negative, but I'm sensing a little bit of frustration from P.J. Haggerty. He wants to contribute. He's trying maybe a little too hard to make something happen.
Haggerty 3 of 12 from the floor in the game. Here's Evans into the front court, dribbling right, turns the corner, stops right in the lane, kick it out to Bowen Bourne, high on the left, driving left, gets inside right to the rim, lays it up and out for the foul. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. How about Bowen Bourne? Grad transfer from Northern Iowa, had a finger roll a moment ago, and this time an aggressive drive to the bucket, earns himself a trip to the stripe to shoot 2.
Ryan, you and I were talking during the timeout how all of a sudden now Colorado is scoring in the paint. At halftime it was 20 to 8 points in the paint in favor of Memphis. That gap was closed to 22 to 18, and Bourne just fouled in the paint. Again, really good adjustment by Colorado State in the second half as the first free throw goes down.
Bourne is now 28 of 30 this season at the free throw line. Robinhood Gold gets you a 3% boost on annual IRA contributions. The new gold standard is here. Sign up at Robinhood.com/gold. Foul was on Okogie, his second. Second free throw for Bourne is good. He's got 4 points here in the second half, and Colorado State leads by 6, 54-48. This matches the largest lead of the game for the Rams. Rodgers with it, high on the right side. Working against Clifford, trying to get the ball to Danger, can't do it. They swing it around left wing. Haggerty going to launch a 3 from there, short off the rim. Danger grabs the rebound, puts it up, and slams it down with the right hand. Danger in traffic. He's got 22, 54-50 Colorado State. Danger has his double-double.
Game continues the same way. Haggerty struggles. Danger bails out Memphis.
Clifford dribbling up to the free throw line. Stops, pump fake, leans in. Ball deflected. Clifford grabs it back. Got stripped going up. It's out of bounds. It'll be Colorado State ball on the baseline with 12 to shoot.
Clifford went up for shots twice in the paint area. Didn't get either one in the rim because of quick hands by Memphis.
Lakel inbound baseline left. Looking, throws it out front. Clifford's got it above the free throw line. Clifford going to rise up. He got the rip-through foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Well, the foul is going to go against Jourdain. He got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. We see it at the next level all the time. That rip-through move to get contact. And Nick Clifford will step to the stripe to shoot 2 as Jourdain picks up his 4th.
The calls are correct calls by our officiating crew, but the whistles are coming more and more quickly. 5 team fouls on Memphis, 4 on Colorado State already. We still have 12 minutes plus to go.
Clifford makes the first free throw. Nick Clifford, first player to lead Colorado State in points, rebounds, and assists since Milt Palacio back in '99. Second free throw for Clifford is good. He's got 11 points in the game, 6 in the second half. Back to his 6-point Colorado State edge, 56-50. Jourdain will sit with the 4 fouls. P.J. Carter returns for Penny Hardaway's team. Haggerty takes the inbounds pass. He'll jog the dribble into the front court. 11 minutes, 52 seconds remaining. Our first game of the day here in Seattle. Okogie with it out near midcourt. Makes a chest pass to Haggerty on the left wing. Haggerty looking, puts it on the deck, picks it up. Out front it goes to Carter. Shot clock shows 9. Carter looking inside of danger. Get it over to Haggerty on the left. Dribbles down to the baseline. Cut off. Back to Carter. Left wing three on the way. That's short. Rebound batted out of bounds. Shot clock at 2.6. They're going to say it stays with Memphis. Last touch by Jorgensen, but on the air ball, no reset of the shot clock. Memphis will have it down on the baseline when we return. 11:34 remaining. Colorado State 56, Memphis 50. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Something amazing is happening. Despite a citywide blackout, this company is still up and running. That's because CDW deployed and managed a cost-effective Eaton Triplite Series Smart Pro UPS to safeguard equipment easily and reliably. Keep the power on and protect your IT equipment from electrical challenges. Triplite by Eaton and CDW. Make amazing happen. Find out more at cdw.com/triplite.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos, and it only took 10 minutes. And he got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. It's all online. No medical exam. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come.
Visit ethos.com/score. Ethos.com/score.
Sample rate is a 10-year term life policy for 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male.
In the face of uncertainty, some things remain steady, like the Cummins 2027 X15. Built on 25 plus years of experience and delivering up to 4% better fuel efficiency in a weight-neutral system, the X15 gives you the strength to move forward fearlessly and confidence that no matter the obstacle, you can and will rise above it. The 2027 X15, forever rising. Estimates based on preliminary testing. Individual results may vary.
Your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for relevant candidates so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed Sponsored Jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, and you only pay for results. Start at Indeed.com/credit.
Let's check the schedule of tournament games coming up on Westwood One, sponsored by the 2027 X15 engine from Cummins, featuring better fuel efficiency, immense power, and backed by 25 plus years of experience. The 2027 X15 is built to rise above the challenges of tomorrow. The X15, forever rising. We're looking forward to our next game coming up between Maryland and Grand Canyon. We're going to see one of the best freshmen in the country in Derek Queen for the Maryland Terrapins, taking on a Grand Canyon team that won a first-round game a year ago. That'll be a fun one coming up. Winner of this game will meet the winner of that game. Memphis has the ball. Now, the officials have been looking at the monitor during the timeout, and they have determined the ball hit the rim. So the shot clock has gone to 20 instead of 2.6 on the clock.
By Memphis struck the rim. Shot clock will be set to 20. Memphis ball on the baseline.
Here, maybe in the background, the PA announcer, James Breeding, actually the referee letting us know. Very, very fortunate because it was close to an air ball going out of bounds.
Haggerty will inbound to Danger on the right. Danger puts it on the deck, turns. He's just going to shoot a 16-footer. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped around inside, and Clifford's got it for Colorado State.
Danger, I think, thought it was still 2.6 seconds. I don't know that it was communicated in the huddle that there was a fresh 20 for Memphis.
Bourne out to Lake, high on the left side, bounce it down to Clifford, left to the lane. Clifford trying to back his way in against Rogers. Clifford gets to the box, turns baseline, skips a pass out to Bourne, high on the right, shoots the three, back of the iron, no good. Rebound tipped by Clifford into open space. Bourne's got it, finds Clifford, left corner, three on the way. Off the rim, no good. Jorgensen taps the rebound to himself. Colorado State's got it again, then taken away by Danger. On the run into the front court. Danger to the right elbow, spinning left into the paint, got tied up by Clifford, and it's going to be a held ball. Arrow favoring Memphis. They'll keep it with 10:50 to go, 24 on the shot clock.
Jorgensen seems to be limping, grabbing his left leg, and Nico Medved's got Bemba coming back in. Actually, we got a hockey line change here for Colorado State.
Bemba, Crocker, Johnson, and Evans all back into the game. Jorgensen will limp off. Morton will sit. Bourne will sit. Memphis ball, baseline right. Carter to throw it in.
Clifford is 0 for 5 from the three-point line, Ryan. They've been open looks.
Here's Haggerty with it at the right elbow. Haggerty driving inside, puts it up off the window and scores 2. Tough drive by P.J. Haggerty, his first bucket of the second half. 56-52, Colorado State, 10:38 to go. Evans racing into the front court with Carter in his hip pocket. Stops top of the key beyond the three-point line. He'll hand it off to Clifford. Clifford hooks it past the Lake, now to Bemba above the left elbow. Out top to Crocker Johnson. Johnson looking, gets it over to Lake, left wing, rainbows up a 3, back of the iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Memphis' DeMarion Yates. Over to Haggerty up the left side. Haggerty driving into the paint, puts it up off the glass, no danger there. His shot blocked by Clifford, but a foul. Clifford will get whistled for the foul. Danger will go to the line. Fans don't like it, but no argument from Meek Clifford. Couple of free throws coming for Dane Danger.
Yeah, well called, Ryan. I thought it was a clean block, too. Nick Clifford showed no emotion whatsoever, so he must have hit him, and Dane Danger back where he spent most of his second half at the free throw line.
Second foul against Clifford. Danger has been good at the stripe today, 6 of 8, and his first free throw here is no good, a little too strong and off to the right.
Yeah, just to close what we said about Meek Clifford being 0 for 5 from the three-point line, he's at 39.8% shoot, just under 40%, an excellent three-point shooter.
And the last 2 that he's missed, PJ, from the corner, wide open.
Wide open as you can be.
Danger's second free throw is on the way, and that one rims out, and Clifford has the rebound.
Well, it had to level off. I mean, he's a 59% free throw shooter.
56-52, Colorado State up 4 with the ball. We welcome those of you just joining us across our network. 10 minutes to go here in Seattle. Colorado State leading Memphis by 4. Kyan Evans with the dribble out to Jalen Lake. Left side, he'll shoot a 3 from the wing. Back in the iron, no good. Clifford the offensive rebound for the Rams. Out it goes to Evans. Right wing 3 on the way. That's good. Kyan Evans with 18. Colorado State has its largest lead of the game. Up 7, 59-52. Rogers dribbles down toward the right baseline. Crosses left. Works his way into the paint. Shoveled off for Danger. Fumbled away into the hands of Lake. Colorado State ball up 7, 9:28 to go. Evans in the front court. Pump fakes the 3. Dribbles left. Finds Clifford along the baseline. Clifford tight ropes his way inside. Leave it for Crocker Johnson. Foul going up. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
That is team foul number 6 on Memphis. There's a ton of time left in his game, 9:20, but Memphis is on a little bit of thin ice right now. Colorado State has taken control of the game. Kyan Evans, 11 times in the last 12 games, he's been in double figures. We're talking somebody that only averages 10.2 points a game. He has had an excellent morning and early afternoon so far in Seattle.
Jalen Crocker Johnson splashes the first free throw. The foul against Colby Rogers, his second. One more free throw for Crocker Johnson as Moussa Cisse returns for Memphis. Rams with an 8-point lead. Crocker Johnson, the lefty, settles. Free throw is up and good. So 10 points for Jalen Crocker Johnson. And a whistle. It'll be a Koji checking out for the Memphis Tigers. Let's check the attendance, sponsored by Uber Eats. Uber Eats is delivering game day deals from hundreds of your local favorites all week. Order now on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details. Over 17,000 here in Seattle for this first game of the day is P.J. Haggerty. It's a 15-foot jumper to make it a 61-54 lead.
Right, I was just going to say it's a different time zone in Memphis, but if you're a Memphis fan, it's P.J. Haggerty time right now.
Here's a steal by Memphis, and then the Tigers throw it away. Colorado State trying to make a post entry that was denied, and then the Tigers just threw it away up the floor into the scorers table.
A good defensive play. That's their 5th second half turnover. 13 turnovers for the Tigers.
7-point lead for Colorado State with the ball. Here's Nick Clifford out between the circles. Clifford picks up his dribble over to Evans on the left side. Evans look back toward Clifford, puts it on the deck, dribbling left. Danger steps up. Evans step back 3 from the wing. Got it again. Kyan Evans with 21. 64-54. Colorado State up 10. And a timeout taken by Penny Hardaway and Memphis with 8:29 to go. Kyan Evans, a new career high in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
It's my world. You're welcome to be in it. Kyan Evans, he's doing it all.
8:29 remaining in the game. Colorado State 64, Memphis 54. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
It's Power Torque Tools DIY days at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Lifetime guaranteed Power Torque professional hand tools only at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ball above all. Am I right, y'all? Any questions?
Professor, NCAA Division I women's basketball is back. Are we ready?
You prepared to get loud? Rep your squad? Get your players hyped up to go all the way to the ship? Oh, you're ready. March Madness. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Buy your seats today at ncaa.com/WBB tickets.
It's time for basketball, and Uber Eats is dropping deals on game day favorites to keep you locked in on the action. Like when you're craving a buzzer beater, but also buffalo wings. Or when an upset makes you want to ugly cry into a pizza. And right now, Uber Eats has game day deals from McDonald's, Popeyes, Pizza Hut, Wendy's, and hundreds more local favorites. So you can keep your eyes on the ball and your hands on a hamburger. Order now, only on Uber Eats. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
So, your small business is outgrowing your garage. You could go online, find a space, and get catfished. Or you could work with an agent who's a realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. Right by you.
Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo here at our Grainger broadcast position in Seattle. Stay on top of your game with Grainger. Get the industrial-grade products right when you need them to help your business move forward when you call 1-800-GRAINGER or click Grainger.com. 8:29 remaining. Colorado State 64, Memphis 54. Colorado State trailed by 5 at halftime. They have completely flipped this game in the second half, PJ.
And it actually went down 7 quickly with that terrible inbounds pass to start the second half. Since then, it has been entirely everything green for Colorado State. Three-point shooting has been huge. They shot 5 for 14 in the first half, kind of kept them somewhat in the game. But in the second half, that's been the difference. 5 for 11, they're 46%. Meantime, Memphis struggling, 23% from the game from downtown.
Memphis ball out of the timeout. PJ Haggerty will inbound on the near sideline of the front court. Into Rogers, back to Haggerty. Haggerty dribbling over on the left, works his way inside the elbow, spins right in the paint, floats up a 10-footer and scores 2. 13 for PJ Haggerty.
Second timeout that Penny Hardaway has gone to the All-American out of the timeout to stop the run by Colorado State.
64-56. Colorado State lead at 8. Crocker Johnson to Clifford. Fumbled it away, able to bat it over to Kyan Evans, though, on the left wing. Evans with a career-high 21 in the game. He's made 6 threes. His previous career high was 4. Evans down to the baseline, and he's chucked by Haggerty. An easy call there. Second foul against Haggerty, and that'll send Evans, an 87% free throw shooter, to the line for a 1-and-1. Yeah. Not a smart foul by PJ Haggerty.
No, you kind of sense the way the second half started for both teams. Danger was living on the line for Memphis, but Memphis was also fouling. The fouls were going to come back and be a factor late. Right now, it's a big advantage for Colorado State, playing with an 8-point lead and being in the 1-and-1. Wow.
Evans' first free throw rattles out. So he is human, apparently. Rebound to Memphis. They've got the ball down 8. Haggerty dribbling left, gets around Lake, big step in the paint, runs into Bemba, flips it out to Okogie on the right side. Okogie skip past Rogers, left wing, fumbled it, gets it back. Dribbles down to the baseline, cut off by Clifford. Turns, didn't take the shot, out to Haggerty instead. Shot clock at 9. Haggerty on the left wing, crosses right, lob inside. Cisse makes the catch, puts it up off the glass, and scores 2. First bucket of the game for Moussa Cisse. Memphis back within 6. 64-58, 7:25 to go.
Nice lob pass off the dribble penetration by PJ Haggerty.
Clifford into the front court. Up top it goes to Bemba. Bemba the pass over on the left of Lake. Down inside Crocker Johnson. Takes a dribble, gets his body into danger, and scores off the glass. Well, Crocker Johnson didn't get much elevation, but he used his body to shield off danger.
He did. He leveraged his weight.
Rogers, top of the key, 3 off the left side of the rim, no good. Danger fires the rebound off the leg of Evans and out of bounds. Memphis will keep it with 7 minutes to go, down 8, 66-58.
I mean, Dane Danger has him in all over the floor. Rebounds, block shots, turnovers, a little bit of everything.
Quick inbounds to Rogers, dribbles to the foul line, jumper from there, front of the rim, no good. And the rebound to Jalen Lake of Colorado State. Rams ball up 8, 6:49 to go. Colorado State's largest lead a moment ago with 10. Evans with him in the front court, watched by Okogie, dribbling left. Now to the right. Evans stops inside the elbow. Up top it goes to Clifford. Shot clock down to 10. Clifford against Okogie. Bemba out to set a screen. Clifford dribbling left. Turns the corner. Pump fake Cisse. Leans in. Puts it up. That's the bunny inside. And Cisse's got the rebound.
That's a foul. Should have been called, Ryan.
Haggerty down the right side. He puts it up on the run. That's no good. Crocker Johnson the rebound. Could have been a call at that end as well.
I was just going to say, at least they're consistent because there was contact there also.
Evans racing the ball across the timeline, forecourt right. Now pulls it back out. Nico Medved screaming his team to get him into a set. Evans out near midcourt. Hawked by Rogers. Bounce pass goes to Bemba at the right elbow. Bemba takes a couple of dribbles. He'll bounce it out to Lake. Shot clock down to 9. Lake looking at Clifford instead. Drives right. Kick it out Crocker Johnson. Right wing. 3 ball. Short. Rebound to Bemba inside for Colorado State. Up top it goes to Lake. Lake back out to Evans. Rams will get reset. Lake bounce pass to Bemba above the right elbow. Shot clock at 9. Out to Evans. Dribbles up to the top of the key. Step back. Deep 3 on the way. Front of the rim no good. Bemba the offensive rebound, but he's stripped inside by Haggerty. Memphis ball. 5:34 to go. 66-58 Colorado State.
Rashawn Bemba's really been a force in the second half despite that turnover.
Haggerty picks up his dribble, get it to Rogers high on the right. Jab step with his right foot against Clifford. Holds the ball in his left hip, gets a screen from Danger, dribbling left, bounce it back to Danger, rolling the right side. Working against Crocker Johnson. Flip it back out to Rogers now, right wing. Shot clock at 5. Rogers dribbling left on Clifford. Here comes the help. Crocker Johnson tied him up, held ball. Alternating possession to Colorado State. What a defensive play by Jalen Crocker Johnson.
Really good help by Jalen Crocker Johnson, but how about Nick Clifford, the All-American, moving his feet? He's a good defender. He and Haggerty have been matched up against each other a number of times tonight. I'm really impressed with the individual defense both of them have shown.
Crocker Johnson will sit. Ethan Morton, the Purdue transfer, back in for Colorado State. 5:11 to go in the game. Rams up 8 with the ball.
8-point lead and in the bonus, so you know Colorado State's going to try and walk that line, execute, but take some time off the clock.
Evans will hand it off for Clifford out between the rings. Get it to Bemba above the left elbow. Faces up on Danger. Bemba holds the ball, hand it off Jalen Lake, dribbling left, rises up for an 18-footer off the elbow. In and out, no good. Cisse the rebound for Memphis. Hand it off Haggerty. Off the right side of the floor. Haggerty bangs into Clifford in transition and a foul against Nick Clifford. Clifford picks up his 3rd. That's a wrong place, wrong time foul for Nick Clifford.
That's what Nico Medved talked to us about yesterday. Haggerty would just throw his body right into the defender, and he did just that. Clifford was doing a pretty good job, but Haggerty's contact forced the official James Breeding to make a call.
Haggerty 1 for 2 at the free throw line. He's an 82% free throw shooter. We mentioned that he's top 2 in the country in free throws attempted and made, and his first one is good. Be a VIP at the men's Final Four in San Antonio with the NCAA experience, official ticket and hospitality packages. Official NCAA hospitality includes live entertainment, upscale food stations and beverages, appearances by NCAA legends, and much more. To be a VIP at the men's Final Four in San Antonio, visit ncaa.com/VIP. Second free throw is scored by Haggerty. So 15 points in the ball game for P.J. Haggerty. 4:47 to go. 66-60 Colorado State.
1-3-1 half-court trap here by Memphis.
Clifford up the right side, bounce it to Evans. Back to Clifford. Clifford holds the basketball. Cisse is out at the top. Clifford bounce pass Evans. Makes the pass down in the left corner late. Drives the baseline. Gets inside of the basket and laid it in. Jalen Lake with 9. 68-60 Colorado State. 4:25 to go. Haggerty at the other end gets his way around Evans. Picks up his dribble. Out to Okogie. Left side. Jordan fumbled it away and Lake has the steal.
Colorado State went to the 2-3 zone and forced the turnover.
Lake with the dribble out high on the right side. 4:09 remaining. Morton will come out and take it near midcourt. Now over to Evans high on the right, up top to Clifford. Turns, open, shoots a 3 off the right side of the rim. No. Jordan the rebound for Memphis. Off to Haggerty. Tigers run. Haggerty stop and pop a 3. Top of the key. Front of the rim, no good. Cisse the rebound inside. Lays it up and out, but he got fouled. And he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Moussa Cisse gets on the offensive glass. fouled inside. It'll go against Clifford. That's a big call. Neat Clifford just picked up his fourth.
And he's 0 for 6 from the three-point line. His miss followed by a miss by the All-American Haggerty. But the offensive glass comes back for Memphis.
3:54 remaining in Seattle. The 12-seed Colorado State leads the 5-seed Memphis 68-60. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology that exceeds the power and performance of gas without the noise, fuss, or fumes. From blowers and trimmers to mowers and pressure washers, one battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it is the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit egopowerplus.com to learn more or to find an Ego retailer near you. That's egopowerplus.com.
This is the story of the one. He's responsible for keeping a leading healthcare facility clean and safe. And he trusts Grainger's high-quality HVAC cleaning and safety products, combined with their world-class supply chain, to consistently deliver, ensuring he's covered inside and out, so he can focus on keeping his facility clean to help protect the health of everyone inside. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Progressive, we understand the bond you have with your boat. It's why people name theirs.
I named my boat Sure Don't. Get it? The other day when my friend said, "Hey Larry, you want to head back in? It looks like it might rain." I said, "Sure don't." I guess they didn't get it because they didn't laugh.
Whatever you call your boat, protected by insuring it with Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
Welcome back to Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. Before we do anything else, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network, your home for the national championships.
Hi, everybody. Christopher Russo, Mad Dog Sports Radio, live all day during the NCAA tournament. That's until 2 a.m. Eastern. React to all the action at AAA Mad Dog 6 on Channel 82.
The Jeep Celebration event is your chance to start a brand new adventure. Hurry in for an exceptional offer on Jeep's Go Anywhere, Do Anything SUVs, and let the ride of a lifetime begin. Ryan Radke, PJ Carlesimo in Seattle. 3:54 to go. Colorado State, the 12 seed, 68. Memphis, the 5 seed, 60. Moussa Cisse at the free throw line for 2. Neat Clifford just picked up his 4th foul for Colorado State.
I don't know if Moussa's the guy you want on the line in this situation, right? He's not a very good free thrower.
49%, and his first one is off the rim, short. So one more free throw for Moussa Cisse. We mentioned earlier, Memphis has not lost a game this year when leading at halftime. 17-0, they led by 5 as Cisse's second free throw is good. Colorado State, when leading at the 4-minute mark this year, is 23-1. They lead 68-61 with 3:50 to go.
And as you mentioned, Nico Medved staying with Neat Clifford.
Evans down in the right corner to Lake. Back up the boards, it goes to Evans. Memphis looking for a trap out front against Evans.
1-3-1 trap again.
Bounce it back to Lake, and the ball is deflected off the face of the official, James Breeding. It was kicked by a Memphis player. That got Breeding right in the eyes. He's shaking his head.
He's lucky, too. I think he probably had the whistle in his mouth. Had it been hit a little bit lower, that's not a good situation.
Inbound to Bemba, and he dribbles into traffic, and Danger takes it away. That pass wasn't even for Bemba. He stepped in front of Evans to get it. Yeah. Here's Haggerty dribbling left above the free throw line. Bounce it to Danger down the right side. Puts it up short, looking for his own rebound. Couldn't get it. Bemba tapped the rebound over to his teammate, Evans.
I think Danger's got to be tired, Bry. He made that shot all day.
Here's Evans on the left wing. Thought about a quick three. Instead, he'll toss it back out to Clifford. Colorado State up 7, 3:10 remaining in the game. Jalen Crocker-Johnson handed off to Lake. Up top it goes to Clifford. Clifford dribbling left. Jumps the pass left corner. Lake wide open 3 ball. Got it! Jalen Lake with 12. 71-61. Rams have matched their largest lead.
The threes have been really important for Colorado State.
Haggerty deep three, top of the key, front of the rim, no. Evans there for the rebound. 2:45 to go. Rams with the ball up by 10. Lob it ahead to Clifford. Clifford across the timeline, forecourt left, back out to Evans. He's open, he'll fire at three. That one too strong off the rim, rebound in the air. Crocker Johnson has it for Colorado State. Up top to Clifford. Clifford on the drive, right to the rim, got hammered by Jourdain going up. Jourdain is fouled out, and Clifford will go to the line to shoot two.
I'm not sure Nico Medved would have wanted Evans to shoot that three as early in the shot clock as he did, despite the fact that he's having a big game. But that is the 8th offensive rebound in the second half for Colorado State.
Well, and that was one of your keys, PJ. They got crushed on the glass in the first half. You said they've got to compete better on the glass. They've done more than compete.
Well, exactly right. They've dominated in the second half, led by Bemba, but those offensive rebounds have given them extra opportunities in the second half, and the Rams have cashed them in.
Colorado State was minus 10 rebounding in the first half. They're plus 4 so far in the second half. You can listen to Westwood One's exclusive coverage of the NCAA men's basketball tournament for free on the Varsity Network app. Listen to every game live or on demand. Download the Varsity Network app now and search NCAA Championships. So Jourdain fouls out of the game with 2:29 to go. PJ Carter is back in. Nick Clifford will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Clifford 5 of 6 at the line. Nick Clifford with 11 points, just 3 of 13 shooting. He does have 7 rebounds and 6 assists.
Yes, he has. He's played a very good game. He's defended well. Just to finish on those offensive boards, also, Ryan, Crocker Johnson, 2 offensive boards. Nick Clifford, 2. Bemba, 3. Ethan Morton, 2. It's been a team effort on the offensive glass.
Second free throw for Clifford is good. 13 in the game for Nick Clifford. 73-61 Colorado State. 2:29 to go. Largest lead of the game for the Rams. Memphis has missed 6 in a row. Rogers, left corner 3. Ends the streak as he rattles it in. So Colby Rogers got a clean look. Able to hit the 3 from the corner. And Memphis takes a quick timeout with 2:20 to go as they have trimmed the lead back to 9. We'll step aside here in Seattle. 73-64, Colorado State on top. You're listening to the men's basketball tournament on the Westwood One NCAA Radio Network.
I had the worst dream last night. You were in a car crash, and the kids and I were on our own. We had to move out of the house because I couldn't afford it anymore.
That's awful, hon.
My brother got life insurance from Ethos, and it only took 10 minutes. And he got $2 million.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! This is Joe Bowen, the voice of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Are you checking your bracket during the commercial break like the rest of us? Thanks for chatting it up and enjoying this March Madness live hangout with us. So why...
Hey, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. Please take a second, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss it when we go live for every single college basketball game of March Madness. Every single game. Speaking of which, I've got to start that next stream right now. We'll see you back in the chat. Good luck to your team.
Brian Radke, PJ Carlesimo back in Seattle with 2:20 to go. Colorado State on top of Memphis, 73-64. Now, what do they say about the best laid plans? We just saw Nico Medved go to a press, and Memphis beats it and hits a corner 3.
He went with the 2-2-1, just a little bit of a delay press, but Memphis did the smart thing. They threw it ahead, and they got an open 3 from the left corner. That would have been a disastrous miss, and instead it's a good shot. Nice play.
Jalen Lake will inbound to the backcourt for Colorado State. He throws it in over on the far side to Nick Clifford. Double team, back to Lake, gets it across the timeline. Lake on the drive, now will weave back out on the perimeter. Colorado State wants to run some clock here. Clifford with it near midcourt. Rams are in the bonus. Any foul will send them to the free throw line. Clifford working out front, hiding behind Bemba. Shot clock is at 10. Clifford against Danger. Clifford picked up his dribble. Shot clock at 7. Over to Lake high on the right. Shot clock at 4. Lake dribbles left into the paint. Kick it out Crocker Johnson. Drives the left baseline. Puts it up. Shot rejected by Cisse. Run down by Lake, and that's a shot clock violation. Well, Moussa Cisse playing the defense inside. Got the block shot. They're going to look at the clock to make sure it's correct. Right now it shows 1:50
Well, that's the problem with trying to bleed clock late in the game. If you go too late into it, you don't get a good shot. Walking that line between maintaining your aggressiveness on offense and just, holding on to it too long. The good news was they were in 30 seconds off the clock. The bad news, they really didn't get a quality shot.
Were you surprised Clifford picked up his dribble with the shot clock at 10?
Absolutely. That's the guy they wanted to have the ball in his hands. Bemba came up to set a screen for him. I didn't mind him rejecting the screen, take away the double team opportunity, but picking up his dribble was, I think, a mistake.
Clock was correct. Memphis with the ball. Haggerty with it into the front court. Stops top of the key. Get it off to Cisse. Hand it back. Haggerty left wing three on the way. Off the iron. No good. Jalen Crocker-Johnson has the Colorado State rebound. Ahead it goes to Lake. Into the front court of the far sideline. Bounce it down low to Bemba. Makes the catch on the block. He's surrounded. Bounce it back up to Lake. Lake looking. Drives right. Bounce it to Clifford at the left elbow. Pump fake the shot. Back out to Evans. 1:20 to go in the game. Evans with it out near midcourt. Shot clock is at 10, and Evans is fouled from behind by Colby Rogers. He commits his third with 1:17 to go, and that's going to send Evans to the free throw line.
If you wait that long in a possession, you got to play the possession out. That was a bad timing for the shot. Ryan, what if I told you that the two All-Americans combined 0 for 12 from the three-point line?
Well, clearly I knew that was going to happen. You thought that it was going to be a big day for those guys.
0 for 6 for Clifford, 0 for 6 from Haggerty from the three-point line.
Evans 1 for 2 at the free throw line today, and now 1 for 3. Just back rim that one. Rebound to Rogers. 1:13 to go. 9-point game. Memphis with the ball. Haggerty will fire a 3. Right wing. That's not close off the rim. Cisse the rebound. Back out to Haggerty. Thrown away. Into the hands of Lake. Dribbles down the right side. No advantage. He'll pull it back out. Lake weaving. Trying to stay away. And now Haggerty commits the foul. His third with 59.8 seconds to go. And now the Rams can feel it. Download the brand new Westwood One Sports app and catch every minute of the men's and women's NCAA tournament anytime, anywhere. Don't be left out. Get the Westwood One Sports app today.
Kyan Evans, as excellent a game as he has had, he's missed the front end of 2 big 1-and-1s late in this game.
That foul was the 10th, so 2 for Jalen Lake, and he makes the first. Lake is an 88% free throw shooter. He'll have one more free throw here, trying to give Colorado State an 11-point lead. Lake, a big deep breath, bends his knees. Free throw on the way is good. 14 for Jalen Lake, 75-64 Colorado State, 59.8 to go. P.J. Carter across the timeline, forecourt left. Watched by Evans. Memphis has got to go. Up top to Haggerty, back to Carter. Deep 3, left wing. That's short, off the rim. Rebound batted around inside. Clifford has it for Colorado State. 45 seconds to go. Cisse commits the foul. Clifford will walk to the other end to shoot free throws. Foul against Moussa Cisse, his third. And now Nick Clifford will go to the stripe with 45.3 seconds to go. We mentioned earlier the champion of the Mountain West tournament, for whatever reason, has lost in the round of 64 in 10 of the last 11 tournaments. Colorado State trying to put an end to that streak as Clifford makes the first free throw.
45-28 so far in the second half, with Clifford shooting another. They've held Memphis to 28 points. Ryan, he missed the second one. You made the point. Memphis 17-0 when leading at the half prior to today.
Here's Rogers, right wing, 3 on the way. Off the rim, short. Carter climbs high for the offensive rebound. Dribbles to the left corner, fires a 3 over Clifford and knocked it in. P.J. Carter's first field goal of the game makes it 76-67. 30 seconds to go and a foul on the inbound as Clifford was trying to get it into Evans, and now Evans is chastising his teammates, saying, hey, come on back. Help me out. Don't leave me on an island down here in the corner.
Yeah, he was forced to inbound the ball to Nick Clifford, who was standing like 2 feet away from him. Worst place you want to inbound the ball, right there against the end line. He was looking for more help from the teammates. They want the good free throw shooters to have the ball late in the game. Kyan Evans has got to make it this front end here just for his confidence going forward.
Evans 1 for 3 at the free throw line. He makes this one. 22 points, a career high for Kyan Evans. He was big, especially with Clifford going through some offensive struggles. Second free throw on the way. That one is good. And that may be the dagger. 78-67. 28 seconds to go. Haggerty racing across the timeline into the front court. Stop, shoots a three, left wing, rattled it in. P.J. Haggerty with the deep three. 78-70, 23.5 to go. Clifford with the inbound to Bemba. Gets rid of it quickly to Lake. Racing the dribble across the timeline. Heads out on the wing. And Nico Medved pumps his fist. The Rams begin to celebrate. 13 seconds left. Lake will dribble out near midcourt. Rams players exchanging high fives. Memphis players begin to walk to the bench. Down to 2, down to 1, and for a second straight year, the Colorado State Rams have won an NCAA tournament game. The Rams upset Memphis 78-70, and Colorado State is on to the second round.
What an absolutely dominant second half by Colorado State. Stifling defense, held Memphis under 30 till the very last possession. Really good job battling on the offensive glass and tremendous ball movement. The three-point line was so big for Colorado State this entire game. One of the big differences in the game, three-point shooting for Colorado State.
Nico Medved just came over and raising his arms, pumping his fists for the Colorado State fans to get on their feet. Boy, and they should. An outstanding performance today from the Rams. A 78-70 win over the Memphis Tigers vaults Colorado State into the second round of the NCAA tournament. A complete team win for CSU. They had 4 players in double figures. Kyan Evans led the way. He had a career high with 23. Neat Clifford and Jalen Lake with 14 apiece. Jalen Crocker-Johnson had 12. And we are going to visit with a member of the victorious Colorado State Rams. Neat Clifford is going to throw the headset on and join us here. Nick, first of all, congratulations on the win. You're the star of this team, but you got a lot of help from your teammates today.
Man, my teammates stepped up big time. I played terrible today. You know, Kai came in, made some huge shots, huge plays. Crowd, everybody, man. It's just that's our motto, is team together. So I think we showed that.
Hold on now, Nick. You didn't shoot the ball well.
Yeah,
Don't
fair,
you
fair.
dare say anything. You played your butt off. You had a heck of a game. 8 boards, 6 assists, and excellent defense. Really, really good floor game. What were the adjustments? How were you guys so dominant in the second half after a tough, competitive, but the way they finished the first half, it looked like they had all the momentum going in the locker room. Second half, totally different.
Yeah, I think we just came out with an edge. We knew we didn't play our best half, and we were down 5. So I think our mindset was really good going into the second half, and we know what we're capable of, and we didn't show that the first half. So found a way to do it.
Yeah, you did a great job on the boards, too. They dominated in the first half. You guys were all over the offensive boards, getting some extra opportunities. And for the entire game, and I will say this, despite your tough day, three-point shooting was huge for the Rams.
Yeah, most definitely. We knew the game was going to come down to rebounding. They were kicking our tail in the first half, so we had to take some pride on that.
Hey Insiders, thanks so much for hanging out with us today and listening to the broadcast of this NCAA First 4 March Madness matchup in our SickKids Bracket Mania campaign. All right, we are live. Check out that link that's pinned in the chat and see our amazing goal. We are on the road to passing 100,000 subscribers / insiders here on the channel. Are you an insider yet? Have you hit that subscribe button? I bet you have now. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for checking out our Bracket Mania campaign. A lot more coming up soon, especially hopefully with some help from Mr. Joe Bowen, the Hall of Fame announcer of the Toronto Maple Leafs, getting ready for that playoff run. We'll see you back in the chat.
On our legendary Go Anywhere, Do Anything SUVs, like the Grand Cherokee 4xE, our most capable Grand Cherokee ever, the Jeep Wrangler 4xE, our most capable Wrangler ever, or the Jeep Compass, our most affordable SUV. Hurry in for an exceptional offer during the Jeep Celebration event and let the adventure of a lifetime begin. Jeep is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
Without maintenance teams behind the scenes, everything stops. Even the game.
Lights, broadcast equipment, cooling. You ensure the assets that matter most work. MaintainX was built for professionals like you. A modern maintenance app that helps manage work orders, schedule maintenance, and track inventory. So keep the madness on the court, not in your operations. Try MaintainX free at maintainx.com/MVP. That's maintain in the letter x.com/MVP.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first at 888-ALLSTATE or allstate.com. Like you know to check you have gas first before road tripping through the desert.
Empty? Seriously? Maybe I can walk.
Yeah, checking first is smart. So if you want to save money, check Allstate first at 888-ALLSTATE or allstate.com.
Maybe I can't.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary. Terms apply. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Welcome to the Tournament Postgame Show on Westwood One, sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Brian Radke, PJ Carlesimo back in Seattle, where the 12-seed Colorado State Rams are on to the second round after a 78-70 upset win over the 5th-seed Memphis Tigers. Let's check some of the stats, sponsored by Intuit TurboTax. With TurboTax, now Taxes is getting an expert who files your taxes for you so you can stay focused on following your bracket. Intuit TurboTax. Now this is Taxes. Colorado State finished the game shooting 42%. 24 of 57. They were 11 of 30 from three-point range and 19 of 25 at the free throw line. Kyan Evans, a career-high 23 points, led the way for Colorado State. Nick Clifford finished with 14 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. Jalen Lake had 14 of the game. Jalen Crocker-Johnson with 12. Meanwhile, for Memphis, they shot it at 42%. They were 6 of 23 from three-point range and 14 of 20 at the free throw line.